Is it
hot
good like
take
this?
Question real quick.
Hot take.
Okay.
Do y'all have a song together?
Right out the gates.
Not yet.
Why not?
Of heaven.
I'm sorry, y'all both do good music. That's why I'm asking. I'm putting y'all on the spot real quick.
Yeah, I mean, that is kind of on the spot.
It happened in time.
It will happen in time.
Okay. Okay.
Obviously.
Due time.
Obviously.
Due time, always. Come on, fam.
Y'all hear that?
You know what I mean?
Soon come. Not soon come, but eventually.
When God says,
When God says.
let that be, it shall.
Raise a pinky.
Look, I'm waiting.
Wow.
I'm just like, I'm waiting for the inspiration. Like, I'm waiting for people to be like, hey, I got this take already laid out. I just need you to put your part on it, or vice versa.
Usually what he does. Okay.
That's it. I'm just waiting for it.
Dig it.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for it.
I enjoy
With
I enjoy
certain
that
people
too.
or just in life in general, you should not play around, and you should be prepared, and you should have yourself together, or just in a space where you feel comfortable, like expressing yourself and living your life how you want to live it.
Yeah.
Before you indulge in, you should do that for everything, but especially when dealing with certain people, like you can't just
Be out here doing stuff.
You got to come with it, especially when there's something in the air that's like something has to be created.
Yeah.
Something that can do something, whether it's not
luck is preparation means opportunity.
Explicitly, it could just be a collaboration where the two minds come together and just anything other minds come in,
Facts. One of my favorite things to do when I want to like feature with somebody, or if I want to write with someone in mind, I ask them, what have you been meditating on? Like, what's been like an intrusive thought? Like, what's been like constantly on your head this week?
Yeah, I like that.
That's an artist.
Because
I like that approach.
Yeah, because like some people like try to have like themes and concepts, and it's hard to just come up with a theme or a concept, especially like for me, I don't really have like a lot of real life friends. So a lot of my friends are online, social media. Hey, can you not do that?
Sorry.
Like,
Ad-libs. Ad-libs.
oh my goodness, y'all! Look, I'm sensitive with y'all.
That's
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, but for real, I don't really have
abrasive.
like a lot of like real life friends. All my friends are from social media, so I don't really like see them face to face. I don't really know what their energy is like. So when it comes to like collaborating with someone, I don't like songs that sound like it's two people doing their own song and then putting it together. That's corny to me. It should sound like one uniform kind of song.
Nah, I
so
totally understand.
like,
Wherever your role is, whatever your part is, that's what it is. But it just makes the song what it is.
Yeah, so I like to ask like, what's your mental space like? Because I kind of want to like, even if I'm not there, I kind of want to meet you there.
Yeah, I dig. Do you? Okay, so you're okay with being sent some work that somebody's like, hey, check this out, see if you have what you like about it, if you're interested.
I actually,
or would you prefer to be in the studio same time making it happen?
I don't really like to create in the studio. I go to lay stuff down in the studio because studio is expensive.
That's
Why am I paying to write something in the studio? The studio is there for like the equipment that I don't have access to.
Yeah.
That's what I go there for.
Yeah, I dig that.
I do want to try it. I do want to try like writer circle and being around people because you'll think that you're really great at something and then there's levels to it.
Yeah, for sure.
I've been there.
For sure.
Like I've never actually that's not true. I have written on the spot like for Chowder. Like he like invited me to the studio. He wanted me to work with him on something and I wrote something on the spot. But usually when I come to the studio, I come to lay down the track and leave.
That's what's up. That's a good mentality to have.
Yeah, no, for real.
But when it comes to features, what I prefer is like if you invited me for a feature or something like that, like at least have your part. Like how you gonna say I wanna work on something with you? You got a whole beat, but you don't even have a part.
Yeah,
now I'm just like, I laid this stuff down and I'm excited. I'm like, yeah, we about to put something down. A year later.
How many times you actually had that happen?
Yeah.
It actually happens all the time.
Oh damn.
It happens all the time. The only time it didn't really happen is on my last project with Dave. Dave was the only one that came through. And that was like one of those things where we had to trade because I was just so desperate for like more life outside of myself and the producer on it.
I got you. Nah, that's what's up. Shoot.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought she was about to say days. I'm like, excuse me?
No, it'd be like, I'd be like so anxious. I'd be like, yes, let's go. And then I'm just like, where the hell is this song at? At least a reference or something.
Something
to give me hope.
I feel you. Yo, that's crazy.
Yo.
That's crazy. I'm probably the one that's gonna cause it to lag or not be ready. Now I'll be the one. Like I'll really be the one. Like he'll be done with his, and mine will be kind of maybe done, almost done, or done, but not what I really wanted to be.
Yeah, like
That's why my shit finished, because it's done and not what I want it to be. I just wanted to get it out.
look,
Yeah.
rule of thumb with me is if you playing with it, don't even send it my way.
Don't
Yo,
play
I
with it.
got
Don't play
you.
with it.
That makes sense because
Cause I'm not playing with it.
yeah, nah, fact.
As you should not be.
That's the type of time you gotta be.
This
on.
is your career.
That's the
This
type
is
of time you gotta be on.
Yeah, like
If you gotta be honest with yourself as far as how you're
approaching.
yeah, how you're approaching, what you are intending to do with it, and just honestly, yeah, wait, what headspace you're in. Are you really about to? Are you looking to do some shit, get some work done, or are you kind of thinking about it, waiting on it, sitting on it, and just toying with it in your mind? Because
What we doing?
yeah, nah.
Look, I mean, I don't want
time
to
to
sound
waste.
like some kind of like some go hard. Like some things don't always have to see the light of day. Like some things like you can play with. You know,
Yeah.
some things you can play with just because you think it's fun or you're just trying to exercise your skills.
Yeah.
But if it comes down to you trying to drop a song and something comes brought up about like payment or residuals, then I'm thinking that you serious. So let's get on it.
Yeah,
like,
I
cause I'm
feel
trying
that.
to put this out.
That's what's up. See, I think if you had the opportunity to have that resource readily available, you know what I'm saying, pretty much at your will, would you have a different feeling towards it as far as the studio?
What resource? Like if I
Studio.
had like studio
Your
equipment.
own equipment, I guess.
Your own equipment or your own
space.
space. Yeah, like really your own space. Because I think about artists that have been able to, tour, you know what I mean, and perform in front of large crowds. You get to that point, and a lot of them spend most of their time in the studio. So I think it changes the feel somewhat. I can only imagine because I haven't gotten to that point.
It
but,
does.
but
It does.
Yeah.
When you're in like your room, like you have the comfort of being in your home.
That's your space.
Because it's your space. Like I challenged myself to go to the studio to perform specifically because even though I would love to just be a songwriter, like that's really why I'm putting out these songs out, so that you can see my portfolio and see that I'm consistent with making quality music. But I don't actually want to be on the music. I want to find somebody that says I could sing this better than you and I look better than you and I will delight in that. Like you feeling like that helps me out because all I want to do is just be the writer. But because I have to build my portfolio, that means that I have to put myself out there. And I can't just put myself out there and just on record. Like I gotta go. I do the shows too, and I have a lot of social anxieties. So when I go to the studio performing with Clear, when I first started performing with Clear could not even see me because I would have the curtain up. But now I don't have the curtain up.
okay.
And it took me like 2 years to take the curtain off and like really be able to record, just be him in the studio.
For real?
Yeah, because you could hear it in my voice when I'm singing, shaking.
You're nervous.
Yeah, I sound like a goat almost, like I sound like a goat. So like the studio is definitely like, obviously you save costs when you have your own equipment, but you gotta think about investments too. Like me going to the studio, I see that as an investment on my confidence and my self-esteem. Having a person that actually has more information than me, being able to coach me. And not like drinking my own Kool-Aid, because you make something on your phone, you think it's like the greatest thing, and then you put it out there and it's really not all that.
Yeah. Can always use a few pointers.
Yeah.
Always improvement. Room for it.
So what age did you start making music, or decided like this is what you want to do or dabble in?
I started writing when I was 12, but I always was into music and performing. Like I was in dance. That's
Gotcha.
how I started dancing, and then I bought the Stevie Wonder Definitive Collection, and that's the first album that I bought. The first album I ever had was actually the Britney Spears album, but I just got that on Christmas. Like, I just got that as a gift for Christmas. But
baby.
But I went to
First thing I
Target.
think about.
Yo.
Look, no, wait, that's a classic.
Yo, trust me when I tell you.
Look, I'm actually thinking about that.
If I sing it, I probably like it for whatever reason. You know what I mean? You can't. Sometimes you just can't.
Now that we
fight.
on that subject, and to take this out of being such a formal interview
Yeah, I
type
know. I
view,
feel like
I'm
it
sorry.
is.
Why do you
I
wear
started
these
off
kind of
with a hot
shoes?
take. I apologize.
Why do I wear these kind of? Oh my goodness!
Whoa.
Why?
Wait, what did you just say?
Why does she wear those kind of shoes?
First of all, what does these kinds even mean?
No,
It's not a judgment
What you
thing.
mean by
I just got the
these
face because
Which
that's
one
my
is those?
reaction.
Because they're comfortable. What you mean?
Okay,
Them ones
that's
is
all I
hard.
say.
Your
Yo.
shoes ain't
These
comfortable?
are oh snap! I forgot what the name of these shoes
It's not
is
the
called.
Asics, right?
I'm not gonna lie. I looked at your shoes and I was like, yo, I haven't
Oh,
seen
these are
those
the
in that long, but
Saucony's.
those
These
fire.
are
That's it.
these
That's
Saucony's. It's
so
throwbacks. Come on,
Hey,
son.
hey,
Stop
come on.
playing with me.
Why
What
are you
mean?
hating? Well,
I'm not
Talking
hating.
about these
I'm
shoes.
not hating. I just like whenever
you don't
people wear
even
New
know about
Balance,
Talking about those Saucony's.
You don't even know about it, dog.
it's like
Hello?
what in your brain makes you want to put that on your feet and feel
What makes
comfortable
you
walking
wanna
around?
put
You know what? I
This is
kind of got
Fire.
like
This is corduroy.
That's crazy.
that is kind of fire, and it's also
tough.
like lavender, and purples are of all shades are like.
Honestly, if I had an outfit for both, I would wear both. Like, not obviously the
Hello?
same day, but I would wear those if I had a nice
the
little
same
pinkish
day.
shirt.
Saucony's, you feel
I'd
me?
wear regular
the
pink.
van.
Who would assume that you wear them the same day?
I don't know. I just like to be comfortable.
Okay,
I'd
I
wear
get it.
those
I
just
too
get
if
it.
I had a
really like to be
nice
comfortable.
purple
Nah,
shirt.
I haven't gotten
Get out
into the
here.
shoe game too much. Like I have my fashion mentor trying.
It's not even about shoe game. It's
You don't
just,
even
it's just
no mentor.
Preference.
Look, I got a fashion mentor.
Nah, not even.
All right, the drip is coming. You
Nah,
feel me?
don't even. Don't
Nah,
even.
I feel like I got my own kind of drip.
No, everybody has their own.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Honestly.
saying? I stole Heem's headband idea, as he would like to say all the time. Stole my idea.
Nah, Bandana Boys. It's all good. It's
You know what
Bandana
I'm saying?
Boys.
You definitely
Start the
right.
trend. Start the
Yeah,
trend.
you know what I'm saying?
Bandana Boys.
It'll be alright.
Bandana boys. I'm not trying to be affiliated with nothing but this positivity.
That is. It's all
You
positivity.
feel me?
I got a pick.
And
Yo.
I wear it in a different style, so you can't be like, you're doing
Yo.
the exact same thing, man.
Yo,
Nah, but definitely, that's dope. That's awesome. I haven't gotten a chance to actually really get the
Yeah, that's
thoughts
like
and words of a song. Stress.
songstress. Hey, I kind of like that. I like that.
Word.
Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna stick to that. But yeah, energy,
Popping your guy.
All about it.
whatever the
Appreciate you.
cameras are.
All
Safe travels,
about
I
it.
want to write
on you.
songs for y'all.
For y'all.
I don't want to do
Word.
this shit no more.
You, Red, come
Okay,
through.
there it
You
is.
trying to perform? Come through.
What song is that?
Yeah, what?
Drake?
Drake.
Oh, damn. I feel really out of touch.
Yeah,
Because you
nah.
said Drake and I didn't know that song.
Nah, but I mean,
That's also an old song though.
it's-
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, really,
Because I'm just like,
Last
yeah.
night I brought DOA to the studio. We already had to stay in a. Yeah, that.
Sometimes I feel like I'm really out of touch with reality.
Yo,
for real.
nah, I mean, me too.
Sometimes
That's why I
that
mean,
is a
Yo,
good
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Goodness gracious.
nah,
What's this?
I don't
I'm
know
just
that
getting mad
because
nosy.
I'm in touch. I only know that because I heard it so enough that it's just there. It be sitting there.
What, the Drake song?
Yeah, everything, all songs, whatever.
Do you
comes
not
out.
do that?
Do I not do what?
Sing random songs when you hear the words that like.
Actually, I have consistent. I have particular songs that come into my heart,
Yes.
Okay.
and I start singing. Yeah.
Your own song?
No, they're not my own songs, but they're usually from the 70s
That's-
for some reason.
Really?
Yeah, the songs in my heart always appear from the 70s. It's so soulful. It's
one
just
of the
so
songs.
soulful.
Yeah.
That's
big.
I don't know. I can't.
It happens. It just happens.
Exactly. Like
And that memory bank come up like,
and
hey, I remember that one.
Exactly. It's like it's particular things that trigger these songs to come out.
Okay, okay.
So I
That's-
can't really tell you.
As though because it's genuine. It really is genuine. It's like
Yeah, like
you know it better than you know. You think you know it.
that's why Stevie Wonder is so dope. Stevie, like, can we? Okay, first of all, Stevie Wonder is a fellow Taurus. His birthday is the day after mine.
Wow, that's what's up.
The man does not have the ability to see, but
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I think he capping.
He sees.
what?
I'm sorry. I'm
I
sorry,
am
Stevie.
not getting into this conversation.
I'm sorry, Stevie. I love you. I don't know
Hey.
though.
Into this conversation.
Is there
Hey.
a trigger button in here? Because I'm getting
No, I'm
triggered.
saying like
That boy
I
good.
don't know nothing on
No,
the song.
nothing
That boy
against
good.
him. Nothing against him. I love him.
Have you seen his eyes?
That
No.
boy good. I'm just
I've
saying.
seen Stevie Wonder's eyes.
Okay, so you
Stevie
can't see?
Wonder is blind.
Okay,
That
so
man
he just
is-
has a natural sense of things.
But
Okay.
you met you got a chance to meet him?
I mean, when you're
Look.
I
One
just-
thing I know is that there's a lot of
Stevie is-
things that may be impossible, but to God, nothing is impossible. And
that-
sometimes he be giving
Yeah,
people
so Stevie can see.
superpowers.
I
No,
get it.
his superpowers is his
I
out
can see
other
it.
senses.
That's what I'm saying. He
Like,
can see.
He
Don't do
can
that,
see,
Nate.
just not visually.
Yeah, he
you
can
know
still
what I'm
see.
Like
saying?
Daredevil, but with
Come on, you know.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
literally what was
he's
going
like-
through my mind.
You got the sonar?
He got a no
He
echolocation.
got the sonar.
echolocation.
But maybe he do. He just don't know that's what it is. Or, you know what I'm saying?
He probably doesn't
Yo,
know.
he dropping the vocabulary
They say
words.
you
This
lose one
man,
sentence.
you was
Sometimes.
definitely paying attention
Yeah.
in school. Echolocation.
Echolocation.
Actually,
I hear that 1 through 12. I was paying attention.
no, they
Y'all
used
just
to.
I was trying.
They used to have this
was
CD,
trying.
this educational CD, and they had something about echolocation. It's like echo,
Oh,
echolocation.
Yeah, sure.
That's
Nah,
that
it was about a bat. I'm a little brown bat, hungry for a midnight snack.
No way. What
Yo.
the
Oh, what the hell?
Yo,
No, that's
Yeah, that
for.
throws me off.
Nah.
Yeah, I
every
was just
episode.
like, it was just like I felt like somebody was touching my hair. Like I was just
gonna
like, who
say
the
that,
hell?
But at the same time, it ain't gonna move.
I like the setup in here. It's really nice.
The ambiance. The ambiance.
Ambiance is
The
everything.
feng shui. Oh my bad, I was thinking about that.
What is your least favorite Stevie Wonder song?
Wow.
Never thought of that one.
Yeah, that's why I made the little pause.
Oh,
What is your
music's fire, bro? Like
least?
this.
You know what's really fire about Stevie Wonder? If you look at like you know how Apple it shows you the lyrics. All of Stevie Wonder's greatest hits is written by himself, and that's it.
Wow. Hey, give me mine. Hey, give me mine.
Yo,
B.
facts.
Listen, if I wrote all my greatest hits, I don't care what you say
I was
about
looking
my
for
guy.
the other writers. I
Yeah.
was really looking for the other
Not gonna
writers.
find
I wouldn't even assume him to have writers.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't either.
Not only does he not have like other writers, but like a lot of these songs, like the instrumentals, the production, like he has the ability to play these instruments
Yeah, nah,
as
man.
reference.
Man's is
Yo,
he different.
yeah. So if there's anybody that I want to meet, anybody that I aspire to be like, it's Stevie Wonder. Like, yes.
Nah, I feel you.
Like, look, or wait, Stevie Wonder and Tyler the Creator. That's it. That's it. I don't
I
ca-
like Tyler.
It's not that I don't care about anybody else. It's just
Nah, I
that
feel you.
I just have like a spiritual connection to these human beings
I
for
ain't
some
mad at
reason. I don't know why.
Golden rubbers.
The
in his
fact
damn
that-
pockets.
Come on.
Tyler is
On my waist.
100,
Black.
and that's honestly why I like him. The fact that he is literally 100% unconditionally himself from what I see and from what he portrays.
Yeah, my bad.
I admire that.
Amazing.
My bad, Ken.
No, you
Amazing.
But like,
I was fucking- well, yeah.
even he's friends with like best friends with Frank Ocean, right?
Tyler Creed.
Yes.
He's cool with him, yes.
So who's Frank Ocean's best friend?
I didn't even know. I didn't even know that Frank Ocean had like an open
Because
best
I
friend.
believe there was like an artist.
I don't think we would know.
And they were like, "Oh, do
I'm
you feel a type of way that Frank Ocean's like gay or whatever like that?" And he was like, "Nah, like that's my nigga. That like that's my best friend."
Hello.
Well, Tyler probably said that, but people just they just say what they say.
But like I was saying about like Tyler, the creator, being 100 like himself from what I see and from what he portrays, like I admire that with the music, skits.
Yeah.
The other, like
Yo, he just-
everything that he does, like it's him. It's his humor.
It's just funny.
It's the shit he grew
He's just
up with,
naturally
like-
funny.
Nah,
Just
yeah,
gifted. Like,
Yeah, no, not real.
yo, I listened to Call
I was
Me If
heavily
You Get
invested.
Lost every single day since it was released. Every single
Yeah,
day.
nah, I can't.
Every
I
single
fell
day.
off, I think, around Cherry Bomb.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Me too. Not gonna hold you.
Why? Why?
What's this? I said the name wrong.
It is called Cherry Bomb.
Okay, just making sure.
Why?
Cause like I don't know. I think like I was just how heavily invested I was. I started to move away from like doing that with artists because I actually wanted to pursue artistry myself. So I'm like, I probably shouldn't, like just be so
Ingratiate myself.
Yes, all in people's stuff and looking at it every day, just promoting it every day. Just I might as well just focus on my stuff and then But I don't know. It's just I don't listen to people that I would make music similar to.
But he doesn't do
That makes-
music. He doesn't do, or I feel like he doesn't do too much music like that. Like he did when I was working for Amazon. What was that? 2 years ago, he did. Was it with DJ Drama? I think he did an album with DJ Drama. Like I feel like his, like you can see his growth in from when he started to do music till now. It's not like I want to
now he
kind of
playing
say
the shit
like
out.
Chance the
Planned it
Rapper.
out.
Cause like his growth and Chance the Rapper's growth is like the same but different.
Not totally different.
I mean,
don't
I
But that's
feel
what I'm saying. It's the same because of like how they started and I guess till now.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Nah.
I mean, if you're talking
Tyler.
about like drug use and like not so much drug use on like Chance the Rapper's end, like as far as that's concerned.
Yeah, because his new stuff sounds like mad different. Like I see what you said. What was it? 2-3 years ago when he came out with the album.
That was more than that.
Wait, what album are you talking about?
A great day. The one where he was like holding.
Who are we talking about
Chance
right
the Rapper.
now?
I'm talking about Chance.
Oh, I really couldn't tell you, to be fair.
I have no clue.
I
don't think
don't-
they correlate at all.
yeah, I don't know. I don't.
No.
I've never really like dove into Chance the Rapper. To
Because
be fair.
Tyler was Tyler and Odd Future. Chance was just Chance.
And Apple Music.
Tyler.
Yeah, and Apple Music.
Said in Apple Music. Wow.
and the three hat.
I think Tyler was right out the gate. He was
About
First,
the shit.
everything-
He was about the
everything.
shit.
I actually had to take a. I didn't actually. I had to take a break from Tyler, and then I came back at Cherry Blossom because around the time that he dropped what's it? Which one is it? The one with Yonkers.
that wasn't Goblin.
Goblin.
Was it Goblin?
Was that Goblin?
I would
Anyway,
say that was around,
The Goblin was the first
2012-ish?
no,
So
not.
it was definitely before that.
I think it might be actually called that.
What, Goblin? That's-
No, the one with Yonkers.
That's Goblin, yeah. It's the first album.
That's not his first album. What about Bastard?
that's what I was since Goblin.
Bastard?
Bastard is the EP.
Yo,
Oh.
just about.
It's
just
an album,
about
but it's
since Goblin. That's my thing. I'm like, Goblin had the joints on there. Wolf follow up was I was like that
crazy.
That was my
crazy.
I
Yeah.
like
Crazy.
I like Wolf. I like Wolf. I had to take a break from Tyler because at that time I got saved. So there was some at that time I got saved.
Oh yeah.
So I actually, when I would listen to his songs, it would hit me a little bit differently.
Oh.
And not like
Yeah, Fish started playing. It's a little different. You get saved.
yeah, or yeah. It was like it was not really resonating with my spirit too much, and I had to respectfully respect the fact that he's a genius and an artist, but at that time I was very fragile and vulnerable in my state.
Yeah.
And actually, when you first get saved, you are a real go hard. Like, you feel invincible. Like, you just like, oh no, you can't do blah, 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 blah. Like, everybody has that thing. Like, especially like, even if you do a diet, like, let's like leave religion out of it.
Yeah.
Like, you start taking your health more seriously. Not everybody around you eating like shit. It be irking you. Like, don't you see what you're doing to yourself? You're killing yourself, my nigga. What the hell are you doing?
Yo, that's how the
Like-
views feel. That's how the
family
views
be mad at me.
coming
My whole family be mad at me.
Yo, they be hating.
So like it was one of those things where it was just like, what are you talking about? Why are you doing this?
Why you doing these things to yourself?
But then I was just like, you know what? Let me chill out. And he had a joint on Cherry Bomb with Roy Ayers, and that I was back in. I was back in with that.
Oh, that's crazy.
I'm
Yes.
enjoying that
Yeah.
one. Yeah, like I was just like, yeah, I'm a ride on this journey because everybody got a journey.
Everybody got a story.
Everybody got a journey. And yeah, he was saying some real ignorant stuff back then.
Yeah,
he was saying
yeah.
some real degenerate shit, and we was loving it.
But it's tough because you walk that line of freedom of speech, but it's like, do you wanna cross that line? Like,
no, actually, like that's why I respect him so much more now, because it's just like I'm not gonna say that his views have necessarily changed about religion or even like Christianity, for example. Everybody got their own walks. Everybody got their own religions. You respect people. That's what tolerance is. Like you see those coexistings. I wish that people would actually like follow that, like coexist. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like even in Call Me If You Get Lost, like you could kind of hear like his little digs. You know what I'm saying?
That's my shit. I ain't even gonna.
You could kind of hear like his digs, but it's like it's done like in a more like tasteful way, because it's just like
matured.
Yeah, and it's just like you have a very broad audience, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of artists, like, they be really turning me off when they don't care about the people that, like, actually listen to them and actually care. Now, I don't think that he does his creative process off of, like, what we think, but I feel like he's grown as a person. He's been around the world. Obviously, that's what the whole thing is about, him traveling and wanderlust. And I feel like he just understands that, you know, it's okay to have your views and not shit on other people at the same time or be disrespectful to other people. If people want to be offended just by them reading into the stuff, let them read into it and get offended, but that don't got nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
So I can respect that.
I second that motion. I second that.
Yes.
That word. Nah,
actually, I gotta stop being like so like, you know, stanny when it comes to Tyler, because we're gonna meet one day. I know it. We're gonna meet one day. We're gonna be in the writer's circle. That's why I'm trying. That's why I'm prepared. Look, I'm sure he does.
Standing.
I'm sure he does.
I feel like that. Like what you just expressed, I feel like was just the utmost respect and appreciation for somebody you've been able to watch and observe. Grow.
Somebody else.
You're not a weird ass nigga. That's it.
Yeah.
Hello. It's a lot of weird ass niggas, you know. People be weird about accepting love from you, but they don't be. But they'll accept disrespect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All day.
They'll respect. They'll accept the disrespect and be quiet. And they keep on asking for more of it. But when you give love, it's just like.
What's that? What's that about?
It actually, like, sometimes you get a little chip on your shoulder about it. Like, I hate when I'm commenting on the people, or I'm standing on the people's, like, stuff on Instagram, and I have, like, that secondhand thought, they think I'm eating. Like, they think I'm an eater.
Yo.
And it's just like, I'm not eating. Like, I'm not eating. Like, I recognize who you are. And I also know who the freak I am, too. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be feeling that way, but not that word.
What's the word for you?
Niggas, they call it dick riding for niggas.
That's the word you prefer?
Well, I didn't want to curse. I was trying not to curse.
That's what they call it.
I was trying.
Frankfurters.
Fuck.
Oh man.
Glizzy goblins.
Yo.
Just because you want to show a nigga love, that's your man. That's my man.
Yo,
crazy.
you see, you know what? You guys really do need a trigger button for, especially. I'm not gonna say that women are like that, but y'all need a trigger button.
There's a guy that has one already.
Really?
I don't know about that.
Cause trigger. Don't get me started. Do not get me freaking started, bro.
Have the Staples button.
Man.
I remember I was working at Applebee's. They had the Staples button. I remember when they had the slogan.
That's
that was
easy.
Yeah, I kept fucking pressing that shit. I don't know why.
This is really random, but shout out to Will Amadeus. Shout out.
Shout out.
Cause I had the coffee, and Will Amadeus just dropped the project, and it's mad fire, and it's just like
okay.
Yeah, so shout out to Will Amadeus. That's another 757 boy.
Okay,
like,
shout out to VA.
Shout out to all VA. I love them. VA is like, I love them.
Yo, shout out to
something in the water.
Something in the water for sure. For sure. You feel me? Okay.
Bruh.
Let's go. Wait, stop. I'm geeking too much.
I
I love them. I I love the scene that's out there, like, and I'm really glad that up here we started to like all come together and like have like that pub. Like that pub is like kind of cool.
No, for sure.
I like going in there and seeing other artists. Like everybody like has their own mission and just ambitious, and surprisingly, there's a lot of great talent here.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of great talent on Long Island that I'm just really proud to be like around.
Mm-hmm.
I'm proud to be around. Like the Pure,
Yeah. You know.
your name is very
Right?
fitting for you.
Yeah.
It's very fitting for you.
Yeah.
This man gave me a hug,
Yeah.
The energy.
Yeah.
and I don't really ever hug people.
He never gives me hugs.
This nigga.
What? You? Why would I want to give you a hug,
Bro,
nigga?
I ain't never get a hug.
Well, I want to hug you, niggas. Like, what the
You're
fuck?
my brother. Why would I not want to give you a hug?
Keeps all the good stuff to himself.
Wait, why are you being mean to that?
And I definitely hugged them before.
Got him.
Not Nino.
Got
Not
him.
maybe not Kenny either, but definitely Vaughn at some
Son.
point.
Son.
That's messed
When was the last time
up.
you gave me a hug?
It's weird.
Ew, you see my
See?
face?
My B.
Weird.
My B.
This guy.
Like if that's your energy, yeah, I'm a reciprocate, but I'm not gonna be like, yo, my nigga, unless like I mean, okay, so
He's like.
I do hug my niggas.
Hugs.
but not
Okay.
like it's different. It's different.
Is
Like I'm not gonna go up to a nigga like, yeah, I might do the pound.
I don't know what prompted the hug either. It was just like a very like it was like a brotherly ass energy. And then when I hugged him, it was just like, that's a good soul.
Yeah.
You got a good soul.
Yeah.
Right.
You got a good soul.
I see you.
Yeah, that's a fact.
He be trying to tell. He just don't say. He just don't say.
Yo, son. Okay, now it's the awkward silence after we talking about hugs.
Nah,
No.
not at all. We laughing. We
No,
joking.
no, I think Von's doing
Being
that. He ain't
no.
get his
Nah,
hug.
but I really
Nah,
like to
not
see
at all.
you.
Not at all. Nah, I was making a whole joke about the show.
Nah,
No,
you
nothing
think so.
awkwardly,
Nah,
nothing
you-
like that. But
Not
being
even.
as though we
Not
are
even.
talking about the topic of jokes, what's your favorite episode of SpongeBob?
What's your favorite spongy episode?
I don't know.
Oh, come on.
What's your
That's
favorite
crazy.
episode of
The
SpongeBob?
SpongeBob SquarePants movie is actually my
The first
favorite.
one.
Yeah, the first one. That's actually
Facts.
my
Soy
favorite
un
movie of
cacahuate!
all time.
Did you ever watch it in Spanish?
Wow.
No, I haven't.
Soy un cacahuate.
Yo, what?
Soy un cacahuate.
I watched that
Cacahuate.
movie 5 times in a row. 5 times in a row. It went to the credits and I restarted it.
No
and I
way.
cried. I cried every single time.
No
When
way.
SpongeBob and Patrick was dying,
I
you
was
need a
like,
trigger button.
I was like, hurry up and get to the point where they get the water.
Look, I feel like we have an educational class. This is an emotional
No,
intelligence class right now.
Oh,
This man is in tune right now.
Chill.
Yeah, you need a trigger button. Look, it's all right. Because certain
No.
things trigger you.
No,
all
you
right?
don't need to
Nah,
put the
Vaughn be
button.
triggered all day, every day.
No, it's not. It's not
Oh,
triggered.
no.
It's passion.
Don't
Thank
don't
you. Thank
condone
you.
it.
I have to figure
Hello.
out.
I woke up today.
I have to figure out how to
Trigger.
exert it. Because sometimes it's in anger,
Mm.
sometimes it's in joy, and sometimes it's in joy and it seems like anger, but it's
Just
it
out
said
of
it's not anger,
curiosity,
it's
what is
joy.
your sign?
I think of zodiac sign?
Yeah.
Sagittarius.
Sag.
Sag.
So I just have to figure
What
out
are
how
you?
to hone in
Leo.
on my
Oh, it's fiery in here.
right. So
Not
just like
the flame.
Oh,
I am not
oh my
the flame.
goodness gracious.
That is Travis.
Actually, fire signs are naturally attractive. When you see fire, it just like, what's going on?
Oh man.
So, yeah.
fire.
Fire signs are cool.
That's fire. That's fire.
My brother is a Sag. That's my best
I gotta
friend.
say, I got a brother. My
But
brother.
sometimes he's my worst enemy. That's just how it
I love
is.
Sag.
I'm
That's
not gonna
crazy.
lie.
I love
me,
Sag.
Me
Sag
and my
is-
sister, we used to fucking go at it. Me and Aaliyah, she's a Gemini.
That's weird. You guys supposed to be kind of cool though.
My mom's also a Gemini.
My mom
That's
is a Gemini.
weird.
So,
And actually, for the most part, we're cool. But then it's that other. It's
Yeah.
You said Gemini?
She's a
yeah.
Gemini.
Double
Yeah.
wins
What
blowing the
happened?
fire.
That wasn't me.
Gemini.
That wasn't me.
You
That
said
was
Jemima and I.
But no, me and my sister Lee, we get along great now. Like, we're good. It's space. Sometimes you need space. But no, we're definitely good now.
Yeah, space
Yeah, nah,
actually
you gotta
for a lot of things is good.
be careful where you put your money. Where
It
you
could start getting
focus your
toxic when you in
energy.
somebody's space for too much.
Oh yeah.
That's what it was. Yeah.
It could start getting toxic. Cause you hit the level of comfort that you don't actually reach with the other people that you spaced out from.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying?
Hello.
Like your little twerks and your little things, and yeah, you get real comfortable with it when you're always around somebody. So space is good. That's what I'm learning. I used to be very afraid of space. Like,
Damn, that's crazy.
yeah,
That's crazy. Yeah, that's funny because I feel like I got enough space up here. So
Yeah, word. That for real.
what?
For real.
So I mean, like I really
What you
be
mean
good.
by
Don't
what
matter
you mean by enough space up here? Like,
As far as I'm in myself alone.
He could
So
be
I'm-
sitting right
I'm
here
alone in
while
my
we're all
thoughts.
here.
Yeah, so I can be alone in a crowd, so I'm comfortable alone. You know what I'm saying? So, like being either whether or not I'm around, because I do love family. I do love my family. I love my siblings. I'm still in New York because of my family. So
Facts.
I don't require it, but I prefer that closeness. But I can definitely be by myself. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I'm navigating being by myself.
Yeah.
I could be clingy sometimes.
I gotta be honest. I've been living with somebody for the last 3 years, so I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm not really by myself ever, but
you be by yourself.
yeah, not word. That's the thing. Like, I do feel like you do have to have some level of peace by yourself, or enough peace by yourself, to the point where you'll be okay if you're by yourself for longer than you expect. You know what I'm saying? Because otherwise, well, naturally, I think we do want to be around people. You know what I mean? As much as people are comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
COVID drove
By
a lot of
yourself.
people crazy.
Huh?
COVID drove a lot of people crazy.
People weren't able to see each other. People were by themselves.
Shit, it was people.
F
It
COVID.
was bound to happen. It was people. It's not COVID. It's people.
It be needing to happen. People need a little restart, reset, refresh. Bing.
Yeah, COVID.
Gotta
Oh,
keep
what's the
that
Men in
right.
Black thing?
Oh man, the detonator.
Neuro something. It was a neuro something.
Yeah,
We know what it is.
Yeah,
Just based off of that. That's it.
That's it.
That thing.
Get jiggy
Do
with
that.
it. Na 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 na. Oh, yeah.
But what we doing?
So, come on,
Hey.
Big Willie, come on. Nah,
Yeah. Nah, we're not.
come
gonna do
on, man.
Oh,
So
man.
I always, not to make it a separation sort of thing, but I just would like to get an insight from a singular person in the other side of the spectrum. Being a woman, okay, so me myself, I be feeling like, and I feel like a lot of men not a lot of men, but a certain group of men feel like they would like to change things, and they speak in a certain way and move in a certain way, and as far as making a positive, productive change in life and just our environment, or just the humanity itself.
Okay.
Is that like part of your path? Like, how do you? Is that part of your path? And if it is, how do you approach that? Like, how do you express that?
Are you asking me like, do I want to change like the world?
No, no, because I know. Okay, Okay, so answer that. Do you?
That is
I
what it
don't.
sounds
Wait,
like.
I gotta understand the question first.
Well, I'll ask that first. I asked the broad question
Yeah,
first.
it's too broad for me to answer. I'm
Okay,
asking,
okay,
I feel
all right,
like you
okay,
just
too
asked me,
broad,
do I
okay.
want to change the world?
Yo.
That's what it
No,
sounded like, right?
because I know that people like to, you know.
Are you talking about? Are you talking about me as a woman? Or are you talking about like how I view men, or are you talking
No, not
about
how you
like
view
what
men.
I want to do with my life? What are you asking me?
Just like,
You're thinking about all the.
Do
views
you-
of that question? I got you.
how you move? Do you want to provide a positive and productive
oh,
experience for people
Her intention?
in your life and whoever you can
absolutely.
expose yourself to?
I mean, look, people that like intentionally go out of their way to cause havoc and destruction, I don't even understand how you even
Chaotic.
sleep at night.
Chaotic. They
I
don't.
would-
They just
I-
go out and cause more destruction.
I mean, I would like to think that I would like to leave positivity because I'm intentional about it. I'm intentional about it, not because it's easy. Like it's not easy to shut up sometimes about like certain things, like, but I shut up. I shut up. I shut up because I understand like you don't have to always be argumentative all the time. I know like the backlash of my mouth and what it can do. Just as easily as my words can breathe life, it can be detrimental to someone. And that's all in my head. And every single time I speak to someone or I do something with somebody or I do an act of service, like I am not blameless out of anything. Like I'm going to be held accountable for it, whether or not I decide to live in the reality or be delusional about it. So I just try to make active choices to be positive. Okay, so what's the follow up? I think
How do you do that in your life? Like, is that something that you put in your work and your choice of where you work, your choice of what you spend your free time doing, or your future plans?
To be fair, this is gonna sound really crazy.
Okay.
But it's gonna sound crazy because I'm a girl in 2023, and there's a lot of boss women out here. And no disrespect to the boss women, but I feel like my purpose in life is to be a wife. I love.
That's not a boss woman.
Um,
I thought a boss was just a boss.
a boss is a boss, but like I'm under something like a system, and I'm a soldier for a person.
Okay.
I guess. I love music, and I feel like it's catharsis for me, and it's a way to connect. But I feel like marriage is a business, but it's not a financial business. It's a business for the souls.
Okay.
And
Okay.
it's a business for the Most High.
Okay.
And I feel like every day that I work on myself, I am contributing towards that cause.
Okay. 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 So
yeah.
you've answered my question that I didn't really relate properly.
Okay, what's that? What was the real question then?
I just wanted to know like
what's going on?
because how I think about things is like it's certain things that I would like to do, and it's not just I'm gonna live my life. Like I wanted to know if as a woman you were just like I'm gonna live my life, or there's something I have as like not a mission, but like there's like I want
Something
to lead
to
this
fulfill.
right here.
Yeah.
So I want to feel fulfilled, but just like
It's other
But-
stuff out there,
but
and
no,
I know
but
my
yeah,
actions
because-
also.
Because otherwise, you're just living your life. Like,
Oh yeah. Okay, I guess I get the question now. It's just like what is like your intentions like for the world? Like are you doing the music? Are you doing this stuff just for yourself, for like your own ego and your self-gratitude? Or is there like a bigger picture to like why are you going out and doing this stuff?
I would minus the ego part because I'm not gonna attack an ego. I'm just asking,
Yeah, but like look, some people They do music because they feel like it's flashy, it's quick money, you know.
I wasn't even
even
thinking about the music, but I was just thinking about just you living your life in general, like the
Oh,
things
living
that
my
you
life
do,
in
the things
general?
that you do.
It's incorporated. It's an aspect of it. From what you're saying, it sounds like that you are interested in, at the end of the day, playing the role of that very pivotal part and aspect of family.
Yes, family. Oh my goodness.
Like
I care about our community. I care about how I don't want to ostracise any other communities or any other cultures or
it's just about recognizing
or races, but I'm black and I love black people, especially, and I'm working on myself so that my kids could see that,
Facts.
and their kids could see that. You know, because everybody talks about generational curses when it comes to finances and wealth, but nobody talks about the generational curses about like how husbands and wives be at odds with each other,
and the mindset
and there's no real system inside of the household.
Yeah.
And I feel like as a woman, like especially now and that's why I say the boss woman thing, because the boss woman thing is men are obsolete and men are necessary. They are so important. That's why I guess the Black Boy Joy, that's why I made that mention, because y'all be just so serious and y'all be just so like, it's not cool to be like, one of the things that I love about my partner is that he can nerd out on some stuff. I love to see him nerd out on stuff because it's just like, man, the world just so serious for the black man.
Nah, yeah.
And he nerded out on some stuff.
It do be feeling
Yeah, so like that just really just made me feel good. So yeah, like I really do care about us, and like I'm doing the work on myself like every single day. It takes a lot for me to shut the F up because I got a lot to say.
that's where it's tough to even develop that restraint, because it's really just understanding within yourself and then reassuring yourself that you're doing what you feel is the duty to be a part of the positive progression and advancement.
Yeah.
And trying to shed light on that rather than allowing yourself to get caught up in what is the reality as well. It's not something you can deny or live in delusion about, but it's not something we need to put our energy in.
Yeah, and I'm not trying to come off as like no pick me. Like I'm not trying to come off as no pick me. It's like I believe in protect black women, and I want our black men to protect us. Yeah. But I also understand that like I understand who's protecting them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who's really protective, y'all? Like the only thing that could protect y'all is just, us choosing our battles. Sometimes, us choosing our battles, us just getting behind each other, seeing like which counterpart needs assistance in this area. It's not always going to be 100%, 50-50. You're going to have those variables, but it's just like the willingness, the open-mindedness, the lack of self. Like you got to put yourself in the mindset of servitude. Service.
It's crazy that you bring that up, because I was thinking about asking you before, like, do you feel like men, just you yourself, do you feel that men are doing their part or seem to want to do their part? Is that their intention, or are they doing it?
I can't really speak for all men. The men that I know are good men.
Okay.
So that's where my views come from. Mm-hmm. Like a lot of women, unfortunately, been around a lot of shitty men. Yeah. So that's why it's fuck niggas. But I've been fortunate enough to be around enough good men to know that they exist, and that's what I focus on. I don't focus on the bad seeds. I focus on the good ones. Mm-hmm. I focus on the good ones.
Yeah. Okay. It's not easy.
And it all starts from birth. It all starts from birth.
My daddy. My daddy is an example of a good man.
I live with my girlfriend. We have 2 girls. she has a baby with her other baby father, and then we have a baby together. She just turned 1. I see what's out there. We all see what's out there. So I try my best to raise these girls to be, you know what I'm saying, top notch. Like, know your shit. Savannah is 4. Mariana just turned 1. Be on your shit. Know what you're doing. You know. Know what it's like to have a father in your house, in your household. Because, like I said, I see what's out there.
Not that you can explain that to them, but
exactly.
you gotta do the best you can to be there.
Raise a standard, you know, not like you have to do everything by yourself. Like when I do stuff with them, it's like obviously Mariana doesn't understand. She's only 1, but Savannah, you know, she's starting to understand. Mm-hmm. She's 4.5 right now. She turns 5 in October. I'm trying to figure out how to like say. I just raise them to a standard. I don't know how to like keep going on about. I'm like.
Do you remember your childhood with your dad raising you?
Me?
No, I'm talking about Ricky.
Yeah. Actually, I've always like, it's weird. I feel like I went through my spiritual born again when I gave my life to Christ, but I feel like I'm being born again as a woman. Mm. It's weird because I resented you act like a girl when I was growing up. I resented it. I know how to throw a football like Tom Brady. Like, I know how to shoot a hoop. I know how to run. I know how to wrestle. I wrestled men and I beat them. Like, I've always delighted in being one of the guys. And actually, I guess that's why I'm like so competitive in the music, because I'm just like, I'm trying to outdo y'all. Yeah. I'm not even worried about the girls. Yeah. I'm not even worried about the girls.
Who's regarded as the best.
Yeah, like I'm not even worried about them. I'm just like, I'm like very competitive. Mm-hmm. But my dad, he just, it's like, it's really weird talking about my dad because he just got out the hospital. But men can love very strongly and intensely, and I seen that in my father. He loved his family. He loves his family to death, and he breaks his back making sure that everybody is good.
Glad he's out of the hospital.
Look, I'm glad that he's out the hospital because I ain't get married yet.
Yeah, word.
I ain't get married yet.
You around for some time.
I'm gonna need him to walk me down the aisle. Yeah. I'm gonna need him to stay here. I'm gonna need you to stay here.
Yo, Pop, come on, dog.
You good? We good.
But, I had to look at the camera real quick, being dramatic and shit, because I'm not playing. I'm not playing.
Directly.
I'm not playing.
Hey, that's like, that's a dream of all dreams.
But yeah, so my definition of a man is devoted. He's devoted to God and his family. And devotion can come in the forms of anything. Like, a man don't always have to be the breadwinner. A man just gotta be able to set the tone. Like, this kind of weird even talking about that, especially with breadwinners. But like, even when it comes to the P system, I'm talking about that pimp game. You know what I'm saying? Like, even within that, there's like a code. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And when you follow the rules to the structure, when you're a man, you set that structure and you make sure that gets laid down. I was at the auto parts store, trying to get my tire fixed, and this guy was talking about like how he deals with his wife, with his kids. He's like, son, do we love women? Yes. And then he was just like, do we listen to them? Hell no. And at first, when that little boy said that, like, my freaking jaw fell to the ground. I'm just like, oh, hell no. Why are you teaching this kid this stuff?
Yo.
Like, why are you teaching this man this? But then I thought about it, right? I thought about it, and I was complaining about how I don't have like a lot of female followers. I'm probably about to lose all of them. Like, I feel like on my engagement, all the people that be like, "Oh yeah, I fuck with your music," and be the bros.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that.
Yeah, no, but I'm gonna say it anyway though. I'm gonna say it anyway. I said what I said. I'm not taking it back. I'm not taking it back because some women gonna feel me, and that's what matters.
Yeah.
But I was thinking about when like the serpent went to Eve, and why he didn't go to Adam. And it's because
it was Adam.
I don't want no damn
it was
apple.
Adam.
No, I'm just joking. Sorry.
Oh,
Yo,
I was
he
about to ask
say
you what
stuff?
that meant.
Yeah.
And you just take it for faith that you like, word? God did that? You crazy.
Nah, don't be
Never heard that in my
Don't be
life.
deceitful now. But
Yeah,
like
yeah, I
I was
don't know.
I was thinking about how that went down, and it's just like, you know, the serpent is known as being cunning, as being wise. So he knew who not to go to when it came to the deception. The emotional being, because he used the word, "You surely will not." If you in sales, right? You know about them trigger words, the things that heighten your emotions. You surely will not.
Yeah.
That surely, it was just like surely.
You sure about that, huh?
Yeah, that surely is what got her.
Yeah, I'm glad to see what that apple popping.
Cause there was no question, there was no back and forth with that. Now, if he went to Adam, he's just like, surely, what you mean? Explain. How is this going down?
Right.
He might ask questions. He
Give
might
me
like.
logic.
Because God said,
Make it make
God
sense.
Okay, so
And look,
God just told him,
I'm
brother.
also not discrediting like women's like reasoning. Like women are like, obviously women know how to make good choices for themselves, and we see examples of women that make really good choices for themselves. I feel like a really good role model for any black woman would be the cliche. It's not even a cliche. Like, she's earned this, like, honestly. Michelle Obama is a great representation of a woman. But there's also other aspects. There's no like singular way of how to be a great woman. There's no singular way.
Yeah,
like
No single
you got
I-
Suki's, you got Suki's, you got Michelle's, you got Amber's, you got all different spectrums of women.
But
Like, I ain't gonna talk about nobody's household and how they run things.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own little thing,
But I
but
gotta
it's
be
important for y'all to be like on one accord. And if
I don't
So
think.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Not to get too deep.
oh
But
snap!
what do you?
Wait, let me get my vape real quick, cause
Not to get too deep.
cause damn. Okay.
What do you say to the
Goals.
people that discredit the essence of Christianity?
I don't say anything. I say
Okay.
That sounds cool.
Because how I not that I'm like detesting anything, but I just think about it like I do understand what this is saying, but if we were from here, from this other place, we wouldn't be doing that.
What are you talking about? What's the other place you're talking about?
Any other place. If we're from Asia, if we're from Europe, if you're from Africa, we're not. Christianity is not the thing that we're teaching to each other.
Who's to say that? Because there's Christians in Asia.
No, what I'm saying, I understand that it happens all over the place, but I'm saying like it started after something else was already here. So how does that override what existed before?
God's the only thing that existed before everything else.
Okay. That's true.
So as far as Christianity is concerned, Christianity is Jewish people that believe that Christ is that Jesus is the Christ and the Messiah. That's all Christianity is.
It's the belief that Jewish people believe that Jesus is the Messiah?
Not just Jewish people, because God came to save all.
No, yeah, I'm just saying because to distinguish that from Judaism would say that they don't believe that he was the Messiah.
They don't.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, so you're saying,
But
Christians
Jesus is
did.
a Jew.
Okay. So, yeah.
Christianity is just, you call it, a Christian is somebody that believes in Jesus.
Yes.
Jesus is the Christ. That's the only separation.
Okay.
Got you.
As far as commandments, like, I know I'm vaping, right? So I feel weird even talking about that. But as far as like commandments, God didn't like, because Jesus died, now we could just live however we want to live. You know what I'm saying? Sin still exists, but He's extended us grace.
Okay, so you saying that, what makes you stand firm in that?
My experience. That's it.
Okay.
That's it. I like. Have you ever heard the song "Have You Ever Been Experienced" by
No.
Jimi Hendrix?
No.
Have you ever been experienced?
70s song.
Well, I
Hey.
have. That's actually a song from my heart. That was a song from my heart. Okay,
Okay.
that's an
Okay.
example
Yeah,
of
we had
Okay.
to do that,
that.
John.
I
That would be
have, because I definitely have. I seen what He's done in my life. I seen what He's done in other people's life, and till I die. That's it. And you really can't change my mind about it. Just
No.
like any other like practice, believing that there isn't a God is a religion in itself. You have to have some degree of faith that you're right in what you're saying. And the way I see it is, if I die and I become maggot dust, I die and I become maggot dust. But if I die and I get to be in the presence of God's goodness for the rest of eternity, then that's even better.
Okay, so it doesn't matter that who you trace back to believes something different. Not that it doesn't matter, like you don't care about it, but like that doesn't
Not relevant to
interfere
you, Jack.
with how you feel.
As far as the three major religions that exist, which is Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, they all derive from the same God. So
Yes, that's true.
I don't know like what existed before that. To be fair, I know that there's certain bloodlines, and that's how these sects became about. But what was before was nothingness, and then God said, "Let there be light." That's what I
Okay.
believe in.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, go
Okay.
all the way with that shit.
All right. There you go.
Gotta go all
Oh
the
no,
way
my
with
paper.
it. Ain't no half stepping
Thank
there.
you.
Yeah.
Like,
Look, I mean,
I
I kind of half step because it's like I feel like on the spot I was just like, what's the verse? What's the verse? What's the verse?
No, you
Uh,
ain't even
But,
gotta
like,
say a verse.
Yeah,
It
it
don't
don't even matter.
You know, I think that's what's the most interesting thing for me is because I've always been interested to know people's feelings about what they believe in, but only because of the fact that my experiences with that it's been like my grandmother, my father's mother. She grew up Catholic. She went to Catholic school but then here she grew up in Louisiana, moved to New York,
Louisiana?
and raised her kids here. She went to Baptist church, and then my dad was Christian, and then
This is
he
horrible.
was Jehovah's Witness,
I'm like-
and then
I've been like,
Freemason, and then he back to Christian. So and my mom
you know what?
explored. She really just she was looking for the knowledge, and she only got the essence of the word in the Bible, as far as the messaging, and that's what she ended up taking from spirituality, based off what she got from her mother, because it was a time our family went through something, and we were going to church. We all been baptized, me and my siblings. So we were there was a church we were attending. We were going through what we were going through, and you know, being a single parent, the help definitely would have been appreciated. But it just didn't seem like that was, you know, the community that's talked about didn't seem to show up at the time that you would think would be appropriate. But can't put that on them or anybody for that matter. But it was for her. It was like, well, what you decide to pour into,
your cup.
may not come back depending on where you find yourself or who you know what I mean. But that's not to say that that's what church is and that's what religion is, because come across many people who grew up religious, grew up going to church, attending, still do, and they loved it.
I feel like that's the problem. Like the church is not it's not an infrastructure. It's not an establishment.
Yeah.
Like we are the church. Like
Exactly.
the people that believe are. You know, fellowship can be held everywhere. It don't have to be held at a specific place.
Yeah.
Like my older brother, he's definitely more disciplined than I am when it comes to following God's laws and commandments. And one thing that he will say is preach the gospel and use words when necessary. And what that means is if you walking in your truth and you're living like Christ, like, and everybody has their own definition of what Christ is. Like some people denounce the fact that Jesus was an actual man that was tortured, beaten, and put on a cross. And they think of the Christ as more of like a consciousness. Whatever you think of that, like even if it is a quote unquote consciousness, like there's a certain way to dwell within that frequency. So I try to be mindful of just being kind to people, being compassionate, being empathetic, being there when needed.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can't always be there for people because you don't have the energy, you don't have the resources.
That's
What really breaks my heart so much when it comes to like denouncing like I guess Christianity as a whole is when you bring up stories of people pointing fingers at other people. You know, everybody is a sinner. Everybody is flawed to some capacity, but
Sure, yeah.
you know,
Well, you did.
yeah, like everybody's like like your pastor at the end of the day, your pastor is a man or a woman. You know what I'm saying? They are people. You cannot put your faith in people.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I think that for me is where I just revert to.
Yeah, one church I was going to out here, the pastor had kids with 4 different people in the church.
Yeah, like you
Honestly,
can't
I'm
put
like,
your faith
whoa.
in people, but you could put your faith in God.
That's
And he
honestly,
he has his word. You know what I'm saying? So
that's why I don't not, you know what I mean. But I have full faith in God. That's
yeah, you take what people say with a grain of salt. Even what I'm saying right now.
yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying?
It's truly is what you believe and what processes for you and connects to you. That's really what matters the most. And at the end of the day, for the most part, we are all speaking in some form or fashion of the same similar thing. And it's just about how you perceive it, how you believe it. And as long as, at the end of the day, as long as your intention in your just motion throughout life is only to be of support and assistance and of servitude, honestly, at the end of the day, because otherwise, what are we here for?
Yeah, I mean, even if you look at the people that are in the Bible itself, none of those people were saints. None of them. You got murderers.
Heathens.
All of them. Every single one of them. Even King David.
Oh my gosh, yo,
I
tell me
went to
why.
private school.
Yo, hold up.
And
Oh,
honestly,
man.
like Christian school, I went to upper room.
Okay.
And I believe God, this is just my personal thing, I believe God and the universe is the same person.
Yeah, basically.
You know? I don't know what is there. I don't know what's out there. I believe they are both the same person. I don't know what heaven is. I don't want to go to hell. If that is it's like, I'm going to keep it a stack.
Ooh, boy, if
I'm
that
going to keep
wasn't
it a
some potent.
stack. I don't know
That's
what
some-
heaven is, and I don't want to go to hell.
If the nail was ahead, you hit it.
I'm going to just say that. So I try to live my life as positively as I can and make sure I don't make negative impacts towards other people's life on purpose.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say it because it happens. Obviously, I'm a person.
Yeah.
You can't
On purpose.
Yeah, you can't dictate how you're gonna make anybody
You
feel,
know?
and whatever, anything you do. Damn if you do, damn if you don't. So.
I mean, some people do know exactly
Yeah,
how they're going to make
and-
somebody
Oh,
feel.
yeah.
I
that's for
think
sure, that's for sure.
when you said that a while ago, I thought about You ever seen the fucking chart? It's the 9 things. It's like chaotic, neutral, chaotic, good. You've never seen that?
I don't know what you're talking
Y'all
about.
never seen that?
I've seen one.
And it's like,
talking about?
you know, good neutral, fucking good chaotic.
The different
Ooh,
types
it's
of
cold.
People be
personalities.
living their
cold.
lives. I just thought
Dang.
about that.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
nah. But yeah, nah.
You-
for
you never seen
Thank
that?
you.
Nah, I
Y'all
can't
never
say
seen
that.
this
I'm
chart?
sorry.
I've seen it.
But like,
I don't know
it's
what
just
the
like
chart
the way
is.
certain people be living their lives. Some people be like good chaotic. Some people be pretending to be good and just be fucking shit up for no reason. And then it's some people who are just fucking bad, and then they just be fucking shit up.
Yeah.
And you know, it's just some people who neutral. They just be living life oblivious.
The fucked up part about that is that somebody just wanted to
That's
be the
crazy.
new Zodiac.
Hold one away so quick.
What's that?
You know what I'm saying? Somebody wanted to be the new Zodiac, so that's why they just created that chart. They just came up with these things that they
Goodness
researched and just like, let me do this and just like, yeah, okay, this
Hey,
I
is
feel
what
like
this
that's
is
Hey,
the new
words
trend.
with words.
This is the new trend. We're gonna do
Yeah, I
this
can't
now.
even follow along with what
I
you're
feel
talking
like that's
about.
around the time.
It's just some
when-
random thing that somebody made that tries to explain people's personalities.
I feel like astrology is very interesting. Like it's good for like
is.
it's good for like topics and conversation, but I don't know if I fully believe in it, especially when it comes to like constellation and stars, because just like what I know about stars and how majority of them don't even really exist is just how much time it takes for light to actually reach Earth back to us. So a lot of the stars that we're seeing like blew up like billions of years ago. So it's to like to base your
true?
life.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just
so
now
it's like
seeing that, be like,
yeah, so it's like to
man,
base your life on like something that's like actually dead. Like I can understand like basing your life on something that's living, like God is a living thing. But on something that's dead, it's like kind of like why? Because that's the only thing that you're gonna end up. If you're following death, you're gonna end up dead. I'm trying to. I want to be saved. I'm following life, so I'm following the
Yeah.
way, the truth, and the light.
That's it.
So like that. So yeah, I don't understand the star thing, but it's really interesting. But it is interesting though. Like I do like. I'm gonna go hard about being a Taurus. I'm a real go hard about
That's
being a Taurus
funny.
because of all the coincidences and all the things that I was just like, hey, you know what? I really do be doing that kind of stuff, but I don't use that as like a scapegoat. Well,
don't
I'm a
live by it.
Taurus. What did you expect? Like I don't do that.
It's
but-
just something cool that references you in a way where it's like,
Yeah,
oh, I
it's-
can see that.
Yeah, it's kind of
Yeah,
like
I
Big
can
Bang
see
and
that.
Let There Be Light. It's just like, oh, that makes sense.
Cool-headed Taurus, though. I know some pretty hot-headed Taurus.
Are they females?
That's funny because I'd have some. You have to
50-50.
tell me your sign for me to even be like, oh, okay, I know this.
I mean, look,
I don't be.
I could be very hot-headed, but there ain't no reason for me to be hot-headed
That-
right now, you
yeah.
know?
Okay, fair enough.
When I say a life ruled by numbers is a lie in itself, but there's truth in everything.
Yeah.
You just gotta,
It's truth and a
Yeah.
lie. It's truth and a lie. But I do. Think
Yeah, there's a lot of truths and stuff in it. It's like,
just like the Bible.
interesting.
And I'm saying I haven't ever really been a fan of it, but I understand there are truths in it. There are things that you can take and use in your life
Exactly.
because it's just there for you to.
make
Live
use
through.
of. Make
It's a
use-
manuscript, you know what I'm saying?
A little manual.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta utilize.
It's like a comic book manual.
Comic book. Why comic book?
You don't
It's
like
fictional.
comic books?
It's white baby Jesus.
Sweet
First
thing
of all,
mine.
First of
We-
all,
On
the
King
red
David.
not white, okay?
Yo, chill.
Sweet but
I'm sorry.
Chill. Hold
Jesus
the-
not white. There's
Hold
no
the
way he
bus.
could be white. There's
Hold
no
the
way he could be.
bus.
He could be a range of like we got a couple of shades in here. He could be like
Kenny.
Hey,
hey, look.
chill, B. See,
Hey, back then, would that be white?
my hair got my head big enough. I
Back
don't
then,
need
would
no
that be
more.
white?
You know what?
Nah, he be Neo because Neo's a Jew.
Yo, facts. See,
In
right
the
on,
Matrix?
Oh
spot on.
wait.
Oh,
Nah, not
Oh
even.
wait. Are you?
Yeah, I'm an Israelite.
Okay, Israelite. My brother's an
I'm an
Israelite.
Israelite.
My older brother
Hold up,
is.
man.
Wait, do you have fringes on?
I can't hear
Do you wear fringes?
Nah.
I only wear this.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Okay, no fringes, but you got the jewelry. You know what I'm saying?
piece.
That's pretty cool. I like outside of my brother, I never met like a darker hued being, a melanated being.
And I'm
Identifying.
Haitian. Apparently, a lot of people have never seen a Haitian Israelite or a Haitian.
Yeah,
Jew.
because I
Really?
based off of how they break it down, like you would be a part of like Leviticus, like the Levites, the high priests, not necessarily a part of the 12 tribes.
I was.
You should.
What?
I don't know.
Somebody was dropping that knowledge on me a little while ago.
Wait a second. Why? Wait. I felt like he just left me on scene. Why did you leave me on scene like that? Like, why did you do that?
It's so much thing was going on.
Bro, I was waiting. I was just like, oh my goodness.
Superbly,
Like, yo.
I was having the
Trigger! I'm just like,
Yo, you gotta fight the
Somebody was
trigger.
waving.
You gotta
yo,
fight
I'm
the
a high
triggers.
wired person. I'm mad sensitive. I'm
That's
not gonna
just
lie.
hilarity.
I'm so sensitive.
Next
But
episode.
I'm working on it.
Nah, it's not bad to be.
That's what I
It's
said.
not the sensitivity. It's
Directing it somewhere.
the be careful where you put your money, where you focus your energy. It really is just about where you focus, and that see that energy comes up, and you like. You just gotta swallow that pride. 'Cause that pride come behind it.
I should have just sat here quiet while he just blatantly ignored like my statement. You know, I should have just kept it G. You feel me? Nah, I'm getting more sensitive now.
Tuck that one.
I'm getting more sensitive now.
Those are the bad
Like, don't
habits.
even look at me no more. I'm in
That's a-
shame right now.
that's a
You
bad
try to
habits.
shade me. I'm just playing.
Express that.
You try to shade me high key. I'm not gonna ever forget it. I'll never forget it because I'm a Taurus and I hold grudges. You feel me?
Yo, that was keeping. I'm keeping that. one.
Nah, so I feel like half of y'all actually believe what I'm saying, and that's really sad. Like, I'm just joking around.
Nah, stop playing.
So do you ever get in like your I don't want to be bothered mood?
Oh, I'm like that a lot of times actually.
That's
I don't
crazy.
really like to be bothered. I don't like to be bothered.
You never want to be bothered.
I mean, who does like to be bothered?
Right? That's exactly what I'm saying. Nobody. You don't.
When
ever wanna be bothered.
am I ever gonna be inviting being bothered? Like, ever?
Come
Who
on,
does
man.
that? Do you invite being bothered? That's not a
Not on
Taurus thing.
purpose. I mean, kind of on purpose, but I
My
don't want
time
it.
is my
Wait,
time.
I stopped
okay.
doing that. I stopped doing
You
that.
invite being bothered?
I stopped
Yo,
doing that.
He
Stop.
definitely do.
Wait, but what would be the reason?
Cause life.
It's
he
not
likes
even
being bothered?
inviting it.
What was
It's not
that?
even like, hey, come here.
He
Just
likes
like
being
I'll
bothered?
just be like, you know what I'm saying, just floating.
And
then I'll just be there.
Nah, I mean bothered. I mean like when somebody just like trying to like, when you want to have time to yourself and somebody is just like,
You would let it try you.
Oh no, we're not talking about that.
yeah, like you would like to invite people to bother you.
I
like,
didn't know what you
to
meant by
try
that.
you.
I don't know.
I didn't know what you meant by that.
Yeah, I don't
Come
I
on,
don't
not
ever.
like
There's never a
those
time where I like
standards.
to be bothered.
Because I don't really have those kind of situations.
I guess so.
I keep it peaceful.
Bob, what do you mean? What do you mean?
I don't
I
really
keep
have
it
those kind of
peaceful.
situations.
Yo, like, what,
I don't know.
bothered? Come on, man. Bruh.
No, I misinterpreted what you guys were saying.
Nah, I don't.
I don't know. I feel like you're an instigator now.
No.
Yeah,
I'm kind of getting that. I'm
definitely
kind of
not.
like,
I stay out.
I'm kind of getting like puppeteered, like kind of like keep the hands
Oh
clean.
no.
Ooh.
I just stay out of the mess.
Ooh.
That's good.
Unless I'm in it, then I have to be vocal about
Sure you
my
do.
disdain for the mess. Then I'll be vocal about it. Other than that, I'm chill.
Nah,
I feel like he just like low key kind of gaslit me a little bit.
instigate, like,
Yeah.
Hayden,
No, no, I don't.
Hayden Heem is the personality that would
instigate,
pull
like,
this guy.
drugs.
Oh,
You guys get together, you're instigating a lot of shit.
But it's so out of love.
I
It's
kind of
so
want
out of,
that.
no, but not out of hate. Not
It's
in a
pure
hateful
love.
way.
Yeah,
It's pure
It's
love.
not out of hate. It's
Because
not out of
look,
hate
look,
at all.
Because
It's
look,
just mentally
not.
stimulating to
because
only you.
because
That's what
pure
we said
love.
last
it's
episode.
a
Telling
defense mechanism because
Well, I
people
think-
already look at me like I was a girl my whole life, people think I was gay because I be so loving and joyful. So me expressing that love for people in New York, it's like, nigga, what you doing? Like, why you do like? I can't say I love you. I can't hug my people. I can't be like, yeah, I see what you're doing. I'm proud of you. Shit like that. Like it feels.
This is why you don't hug us.
It's
Yeah. He'll hug New York
accepted.
niggas.
So I go to the high, the little light joke, the little light jab.
Niggas is too hard.
It's too hard.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
That's sad. That's
York
really
niggas
sad.
New York.
You hear that? That's really
Only time
sad.
niggas do that in New York is when they're wishing death on you.
Oh my god.
They let you know that.
I don't need that.
That's actually horrible.
Horrible.
Nah, cause I mean that's just I don't know. That's how I felt when I moved to New York.
Honestly, y'all, you, Kenny, Plex, Amanda, y'all actually, I think it was you got me in the habit, because I said this a while ago, and you were like, oh no, I think at first it was like, I miss y'all. And this nigga, he goes, nigga, why you miss us? You just seen us. And I was like, all of y'all, like, what do you mean? You're not. And Kenny was like, bro, you're not the only one. Because it's like, yo, like, for real, like, they are.
I read right
my
through that.
family.
Please,
Like,
I read right
I
through
know
that.
it's out of a place of love all the time, but
Yo,
like I
yeah,
genuinely do love them, like as
word.
like they're my family, because like even Amanda, like her family has accepted me, and Plex, like their family has accepted me as like a part of their family. And I don't even want to throw up air quotes, like as a part of like their family and like them as well. You know, like like. We're family, like they are my brother.
Look, mischief is mischief is fun. What can I say?
And we talk shit, like we're literally siblings, like we talk shit
Whatever
all
he
the
do
time.
that keep me on my toes.
Like,
I don't even be mine, and I just be like,
it is what it is.
Yeah, sometimes I like
You
to
know?
say outlandish things just to see what the reaction is gonna
oh
be.
yeah. I do that all the time.
I stopped doing. I used to OD.
I do that shit all day.
OD.
I feel like
When this
I don't know.
son, we working at Applebee's in Huntington, and every time this motherfucker Justin walk in the kitchen, all right, cocksuckers, yo, bruh.
What is wrong with you?
After I realized he just said that shit, I just was like, hey, he ain't talking to me. Fuck that.
That was my guy though. Justin's my guy. Justin's my guy.
He's funny as hell. He's cool as hell, but he ain't mean no way. But it was just funny. Somebody just say,
I ain't look at you in the craziest face like,
Goodness gracious.
I can't even explain it, yo. I can't even make
serving
it
is a different.
Oh my gosh, yo.
Shout out.
Wild.
Shout out,
If I could just put the face in your brain,
bruh.
you would die laughing.
Bruh.
Not die laughing.
Yeah,
You would laugh a lot.
Laughing out loud. Thinking out loud. Yeah, that's why now I just be like, you know? I just say random shit. Say random shit, do random shit.
I'm kind of glad that we started laughing because it was starting to get real dense in here. It was starting to get real it was starting to get real serious in here.
Yeah,
I'm not like look.
See, like,
That's the diversity of
he.
Yeah, cause
He
yeah,
like-
I feel like
everything, you
I
know?
feel like we did touch on a little bit everything. Like, what else can we dive into? Like, I
Oh,
want
we
to
gonna
like.
do a song?
Wait,
We gonna do a song?
Hold on, you got a question,
Yeah.
Ken?
We gotta do a song.
You want to do one?
Wait, are we doing?
Wait.
You want to
Stevie
do a song
song?
right now?
Through their show, they always sing in
Yo,
harmony.
y'all
with
do
each
this
other.
every time I
Like,
like that.
What
I'm
song,
about
though?
to smoke.
Whatever song you guys agree on.
I mean,
Oh, it is third-
but what
okay.
Stevie songs do y'all know?
Ooh, Stevie.
What was it, Stevie Winston?
I mean, look. I mean, we don't have to do that song. I just
No warm July. I
actually,
wish I knew the word.
actually, you asked that question. That's actually my least favorite song.
Really?
Shit,
Oh,
that's
snap.
crazy.
Only because I know it's weird. I know it's weird. but I
That
just-
gotta be top.
You know what it is? It's you know what it is? It's kind of like that song is like super commercial to me. It's just super like it's just very commercial. It's a hit. It's obviously a great song.
I can only listen to that first.
I don't know if it was. I don't know.
It sounds like death to me.
It might go too long. It might go too long.
You gotta like keep in mind like songwriting is a natural gift, and also it's a skill too. Like when you get to a certain point in songwriting, you know how to write songs, and you know how like what the outcome is gonna be with it when you write it. Like Drake is a hit. He's a hit. He's mastered the art of creating songs.
Do you think he writes his own songs?
I know that he doesn't write all of his own songs. I know that he has writers, and like hot take, I feel like that's actually good because like to have different minds on a project, to collaborate, like not just having
to
just
talk about
you.
spinning the block on the op.
I mean, it's different perspectives. Not everybody spins the block on ops the same way. He might have been put on game on how to properly
he did the Tootsie slide
efficiently.
instead. He did the Tootsie slide.
He might have been put on game on how to efficiently slide on the op and get away with it. You feel me? He could have made a story about sliding on the op that would have got him life sentence. You know, the way that he presented it based off of his writers. Now he got away with it scot free. You know what I'm saying? So
Like the Triple X?
The block. Yo, wait, hold on.
don't bring up Josh. Hey, don't look. I can't even listen to F Love without crying because that was very unfortunate. So let's not even bring up those conspiracies about that because I would really hate to think that that's something that happened. I've heard about it, but I'm not gonna believe it.
What?
I just refuse.
I brought that as satire. It's okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I refuse to believe it.
Straight satire.
Favorite Stranger Things episode?
Show is trash.
Actually, funny story.
Yo, son, I'm telling you.
said
it keep you on your toes. I don't know what you be thinking, but it be there. And you just gotta learn to deal with whatever.
When Will
issues.
Byers was being attacked,
You see what I'm saying about this
that's
trigger
child
stuff.
abuse.
You see what I'm saying?
The
about
way
this
that
Child
he was
abuse
going-
is people watching that, them creating that so people can watch it and ingest it and think about that.
Nah, actually, I did think about
That's
that
child
because the
abuse.
way that thing was doing my boy Will was kind of different for a
Hey, yo.
TV show. I never
That
seen them
was
doing that to
different. That was
kids.
different.
Like
Wait, what?
Psychological warfare.
Yeah, like the way that they was doing that, boy, I felt kind of bad for him. But I'm glad that he finally got out of the town. You know, I'm finally glad.
Oh man, I didn't
Yeah.
watch. I didn't watch.
Oh.
No, they went on. They went on.
Oh
they
wait,
did
did you
thing.
not watch
I stopped watching that
season
for a
4?
while.
Oh, okay.
They can do
I'm not
that.
even-
Ooh, did I just do a spoiler? I just
Well,
started
I don't
watching.
think he really-
I just started watching Stranger Things, so I'm kind of into it.
Nah, that's cool. That's
My little sister got me into it. Honestly, I sat and watched the whole 3rd season with her, and I was like, huh, this might be a pretty cool show. So then I watched the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd season. I was like, yo, where's the 4th season? Yeah, hell yeah. You gotta, after you do the first 2, you gotta
What a
recap the
guy.
recap.
No, I
Yeah,
need a
no,
refresher.
it was
Yeah.
pretty.
I need
you
a
know.
refresher.
And then me and my girl watched the 4th season. That was the last one that just came out, right? 4th season?
How many seasons are there? I thought there was like 6.
No.
Dang, they went for that one.
No.
Oh wait, I'm confusing. You watch Riverdale?
Oh, Riverdale got like
Oh,
40
no,
seasons.
I did not get there. yet.
Riverdale
But I did
has like
hear
40.
that's really good.
Wait a second. It goes
Yes.
beyond 6?
Yes. What? You on Netflix only?
Yes, I am on Netflix. Actually, I
They're on
was
like
kind of
season like 13 right now.
I was kind of hoping that
And that's
after
the one
6,
that's based off
that
the
was
Archie
it.
comics,
Yes.
right? Oh,
Really?
Yeah, and
honestly,
it's
I gotta watch that.
It's weird. They
That show
started
is fire.
To, they
That show
started.
is fire.
They started to kind of get into it at some point
I don't-
where it
it's-
started
it's bad.
resembling. It is.
Because when I talk shit about shows, that's a show that I should talk shit about, but I like it.
You really should be. If you're, I'm surprised that you're
I
not
love
talking
that
shit
shit.
about
I don't know
Riverdale.
why I
Yo.
love it. I like it. I don't know. Maybe it's just
Do you watch Archie's Weird Mysteries?
no.
Anybody?
What?
Archie's Weird Mysteries?
No.
What's that sound? Archie's Weird
Oh,
Mysteries.
what is that on?
Well,
Oh my god! What's that on? Wait, hold on.
awkward. Wait, where are my shades so I can at least look cool
Nah.
while I start nerding out? Wait, let me put them on. First of all, Archie's Weird Mysteries is like a Saturday morning cartoon classic.
Stop
I believe it originates in like the 80s or the 90s.
Wait, it was the actual Archie Bunker.
Yes, the cartoon.
I do remember.
Doo-doo-doo. First of all, The thing that gravitates me towards TV shows is the theme song. Let me take these off now. Now I could be normal again.
Wait, I'm sorry. Can I cut you off?
Like, can we go over the best Rugrats? Hello, Little
Wait,
Bear.
now we on that, and I'm here in front of the camera. I have to say this. I have to ask you guys this.
Okay.
Me in my head, every time I heard the song, I would like the ending melody would always match the title of the episode. Like the melody of it, I could say the title of the episode in the melody. Did any of you guys do that?
Of
like read the
like all show.
Yeah.
But that was all of this.
No, I'm saying I know, but I'm saying, did you guys ever read it and were able to put it in that melody?
No, but I'm gonna try it because they have Rugrats on Netflix now. Let's go.
Oh, really?
They do. They have only 2 seasons.
Oh, you know, I'm bugging. I'm thinking about in my kid brain right now. Of course, it could do that because I'm doing it to the melody.
Yeah.
Me being a dumbass kid, I'm just like, how is it matching up every time?
You're like,
I'm not thinking about the fact that I can follow a melody.
He's been a music prodigy for all his life. That's what it is. He's a prodigy now.
Yeah, I just now thought about that. That's crazy.
Nah, but actually, okay, so my favorite cartoons of all time, they're my favorite cartoons of all time, number one, because of the theme song. So, The New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh.
Okay.
Gotta get up, gotta get going. Gonna see a friend of mine. He's fun and he's cuddly. I love him because he's just Pooh Bear, Winnie the Pooh Bear. Let's go. Wait, stop. Wait, I'm getting emotional. I'm getting emotional.
I know you're out.
Okay, and then we got the clarinet.
Hey, yo.
Little Bear?
Chill.
That shit hit my soul. That shit hit my soul. That shit hit my soul.
Okay.
Little Bear was that.
Oh wait. Okay, we got this one. Ding 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 ding. Hey, it's Frank.
Come on, that's my no. Hey, Franklin was that turtle, boy. Before the Ninja Turtles, they was going to school. B, come on.
Yo, they little cousin Franklin, he didn't go down the sewers.
Stop playing.
He got kicked up in the aquarium, and they dropped him out the back of the trunk.
Stop playing with it. Stop playing with
They
it.
was like, get that guy here.
Stop playing with it.
Get that guy here.
Oh, man.
What else?
Wait.
What other classics do we have?
Underneath
Are we gonna do Arthur with a guess?
What? Rocco's Modern Life.
Rocco's Modern Life.
Rocco's Modern Life.
Yeah. Oh wait, Hey Arnold.
Come on. Oh my.
Yo, it's about
Listen.
football head. Come on.
Hey, I'll put a verse on that. Put a verse on that. Oh, boy.
Out here, bro.
I'll put a verse on that thing. Boy, that came on.
That theme song's spiritual for real.
Moving football.
What's his name? Like J.M. Lang or something?
Oh,
Jim Lang or something? I think that he's the
yeah.
composer.
really? Wow.
Yeah, I know
You're
the
right,
last name is Lang.
No,
for sure.
I think you're right, Jim Lang.
But-
I feel like a lot of 90s composers, like on the cartoon end, especially for Nickelodeon, had some fucking slaps.
Yo, yes.
Slaps.
Yo, The Simpsons, like.
Even The Simpsons?
I'm trying to figure out the Cartoon Network side.
Oh.
Ed, Ed, and Eddie. For me.
Ed, and Eddie.
Oh.
Hey, you like that, right? You like that, right? Okay. Yo, why were we doing this the whole time? Wait, let's go. What other songs? But I feel like Cartoon Network was kind of slacking with the theme songs. Like theirs was more like, I don't know, it was like energies. Like even like the
That's creepy stuff happening in nowhere.
Oh, man.
Oh, Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Courage was a
the
weird ass
courage
show.
to
Yeah.
save his new
Oh my-
home.
Flan.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Yo,
Oh my
Courage is my ish.
Courage was
Yo,
a weird
me and my
ass show.
sister Kiana used to watch Courage, Powerpuff Girls,
Powerpuff
Ed, Ed and
Girls.
Eddie,
That's
Billy
on
and
Netflix too
Mandy.
now.
Mandy was.
We kinda sorta watched
Oh,
Chowder.
come on.
Kids Next Door.
Kids Next Door. Okay.
Cartoon Network was the place to go for nighttime cartoons.
Oh yeah, and wasn't Toonami on Cartoon Network? Toonami.
Yeah.
Yo.
So
Naruto.
Toonami got
Everybody
that.
say
Oh man, bro.
That's how I discovered Sailor Moon.
Oh what?
Finding you, when in love, I'm in
Oh, that's
light.
the-
It's a real fight. She is the one named Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon.
She
I
is the
remember-
one
Yo,
Sailor Moon.
Yo, so why
I
watch that shit
remember-
too?
I love that theme song.
Being young, growing up in projects, my neighbor was watching us. We had to wait for my mom to get home. Well, she was watching me. Had to wait for my mom to get home. Eating ketchup sandwiches in the afternoon,
Mhm.
watching Sailor Moon.
Break it
and
down.
Dragon
Damn,
Ball
break it
Z.
down.
Break
Ketchup
it
sandwich.
down for
Shit.
y'all.
That's crazy.
That hurt me a little bit because
It's 5 in the
because like
afternoon.
if you eating a ketchup sandwich, I
We're
would hope
watching
I would hope that it's not by
Sailor
like that's not something that you just want to eat like a ketchup sandwich.
I was a kid.
Got to.
It was literally
Got
something
to.
that I
I'm
wanted
hungry.
No, it was literally something that I wanted to eat. I was.
Got
Oh, you just like to eat ketchup sandwiches?
I was young. I
Son,
was a kid.
son
was
said
a
that
kid.
like it was
Nasty.
on the menu.
Flan.
Chill.
Oh, you
I
know what
literally-
another trigger is for me? Stuff about food. Like
Oh.
that was a real trigger
Let me
because
tell
why?
What you mean?
Like I have an emotional attachment to food.
Like
Oh,
most
it's not good.
humans?
Come on, man.
No,
know,
it's
diabetes running
really
it.
not. Like most humans, actually.
You never seen My 600-Pound Life?
No, I'm not even talking about it to that degree.
Yeah.
Like, I like food. Food can like mess up my day sometimes. Like
Wait.
certain discussions about
Without
like
eating it?
like I could see somebody.
Wait, for real?
Yeah,
You don't even gotta eat it?
No,
No.
a certain food can mess up my day. Like if you describing a food and
Oh,
you like
no.
and you're like giving like a recipe to something and it's like crazy, like
Oh,
I'm hearing it's crazy, like I feel like you violated. Like I feel like
Yo, it doesn't take it personal.
whoa, like I feel
And I
like
take that personal.
why was you eating the ketchup? Why was you eating
Why
ketchup
would you
sandwiches?
do that to bro?
And like, cause I thought it was just like, you know, we were struggling, you know,
Down
we in the
bad in
PJs.
the projects.
Yeah, he
Down
brought in the
hard, you not
PJs,
around.
right? You
Ain't
brought in the
catch a break.
projects. I'm like, damn, you
I
know,
was
that's
just
hard. You know what
a
I'm
kid
saying? And
doing
you just like to
kid
eat
shit.
that? Like,
At
that's
the
just
time,
a
I
disgrace
was a
to
kid
people
doing
that
kid-
have no choice, bruh. That's
Dog,
messed up.
That's
Like,
cold.
that's-
Bloody.
Kid.
Cold.
Now you know you
blooded.
can't
Judge,
get more
I'm just
snacks.
playing.
You can't get more snacks.
So, alright.
Judge,
I'm not even gonna
oh my
hold you. So it
goodness.
was one time.
Why was you eating that? Why
I
was you
chilling
doing
with
that?
him and Days, our boy Days, and I had a ketchup sandwich, and they all looked at me with
He's
the
saying
same
that-
look
he's
of
saying-
disgust.
Hey, no, wait, hold on.
Why
That
are you
was the
calling
last
it a
time I-
You was
sandwich?
older than
Yes, this nigga
15
was a
eating the
grown
ketchup
Okay,
sandwich?
hold on.
Grown ass man.
I had, how long ago was that? At least
4 years
like
ago.
4 years. I literally before that. It's
Wait a
been
second,
years.
I
Like,
do have a
don't-
question,
It's not
though.
a delicacy. It's not.
No,
Right,
I
5
wasn't
years
even gonna
ago.
ask that.
Bruh.
What kind of ketchup?
Heinz.
Bruh.
Oh, if it was anything outside of Heinz, I
That was
couldn't.
great value.
Look, I couldn't even have the conversation.
With
anymore,
anchovies
Bruh.
and mushrooms or
Bruh,
whatever.
4 years ago you had a
I hate.
ketchup.
I don't
Check
like
your
Hunter's
great value
ketchup.
food.
Or Hunt's, is it Hunter or
What
Hunt's?
the wait,
Don't
wait.
get it.
Hunts.
It's kind of like.
If
bitter.
it's supposed to
It's
be
like- it's
great
kinda like-
value,
I don't
it's
really
supposed
like
to
it.
be great
Don't get
value.
great
I've had
value
ketchup for so long,
food.
so I don't even know.
It's not a great value.
Yo, why y'all be lying?
Watch
Oh, you
your
eat the Heinz
allergens.
ketchup. That's what I would eat.
That's false
I think-
advertising.
Is it called Heinz?
Yeah, Heinz.
Yeah,
that's
that's
a
what
good
I'm
one.
saying.
It has
The
like-
literal
it's like has a
company
little bit of
name
sugar,
is
like
Great
when you're making
Value.
spaghetti. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no.
Wait,
You just no.
wait, you don't put a little bit
No.
of sugar in
No.
the
You don't
pasta
put it-
sauce?
No.
Wait, hold on.
Why
Are we
not?
talking about spaghetti
Why?
or
Because
just
it takes
ketchup
like
now?
it kind of like cuts off the bitterness of the tomato a little bit, kind of balances.
You don't put
it
no
out.
sugar in your
You're not
spaghetti?
like pouring
No.
sugar like Kool-Aid. You just putting like a little dash.
I mean, maybe that's why people don't like my pasta
Your
sometimes.
tomatoes should not be
Sometimes.
if you're making pasta.
Yeah, sometimes.
Well, I don't make it from scratch.
If you grow tomatoes, they're like the sweetest things.
That ragu.
But even Italians put a little dash of sugar in it.
Yeah.
What tomato sauce do you use?
The expensive organic one. That
I got expensive
That I
sauce.
fool myself into
why?
being
What?
organic.
Why?
Because
doesn't
it's
use
expensive and
sauce.
organic. Why else?
It's expensive.
So, wait.
Organic.
So you buy organic just because it's expensive and it's organic?
See him with
Yeah.
the Fiji water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's high on
In the
this.
pinky.
So you shop at
I mean-
Whole Foods.
No.
Hey.
They're
Cue the
still on
Uncle
right
Ruckus
here.
music for this
No.
man.
But I mean, I look through them and I be
I'm
like,
not
okay,
saying
I
that's
just
a bad thing. I'm just asking.
No relation.
I go based off of like
Yeah.
picture and the ingredients.
You know what I heard is better water than that? That Voss water.
I hate the way it tastes.
Voss water,
It's milky.
really?
It's
People-
milky.
Well, if you're looking for the bougie, like there's levels to the bougie.
I don't want to hear about which one.
That's exactly. They used to be glass.
That water?
The Voss,
It sits in
Used-
Weed water?
It's all
I thought
The
it
Voss.
wasn't. I thought it wasn't glass. The Voss water.
it used to be glass.
It
When they
used to be
first
glass.
was Vossing. Now they like, we can go to plastic,
To
right?
be. So this is
This
this
mother-
this is the water that you. This is
Shut
the
your
only
mouth.
water that you drink.
I mean, I'll drink this if I have to. I'll drink some Poland.
How do you go from?
I'll drink
how
what
do
I
you go
have
from
to.
this to this.
Because
Come on,
if I don't
like-
got,
kinda
if I don't
Poland
got it,
Spring. That's my favorite
Come
brand.
on.
if I don't got no choice, I got to
What's
do what I got to do.
Like, I'll just I buy the Deer Park, Poland Spring. I'll even get Target water.
I don't like any old kind of water. You
Just
know
bless
what?
the
You
water
know
and it's
what
straight.
water
It's
you
all
do
in
not
plastic, that's why
that I
it's
do
all-
not
It's
like.
all in.
Faucet water?
It's already bad for you.
Inside the quality can't
I'll
be
even
there.
take that over that glacial water from the Dollar Tree. It tastes like Florida water, and Florida water tastes like alligator
You
water.
guys ever been to Fountain? PH.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
I got the
The
jug.
water is different.
Delicious.
That shit is just like
Crisp.
crazy.
Crisp.
You could get a monthly subscription. You can just go there. And
Yeah.
You drink that, you don't got to drink nothing else.
I got the-
literally. Like,
What is it?
I got
it's kind
two.
of like what
How much is the
Ascension.
water?
I think they have a monthly.
You
plan, like,
you
can do.
pay for the subscription.
Yeah.
I forget how much.
You buy
It's-
the bottle. They give you a really nice glass jar.
Yeah, you pay for the bottle. It's like $3.
Where's the water come from?
10.
That
They
I
filter
never
it.
really looked into.
It
But
comes from the tap,
from
but
my
it's
experience
filtered.
of drinking it, because I've had it like from somebody else, and it's like really good.
I'm a member. It's
I'm a
from the tap.
Crazy. I remember.
From personal experience.
So you know.
Oh shoot!
I'm a member.
Goodness gracious!
Just so you
Put his
know,
Obama voice on.
for your information.
I hereby declare that you know that
Nah.
I am a member.
Yo,
I can back that
he
up.
was dead ass when you said that. He was dead ass.
No, but yeah, it's real.
I second the motion.
I went there, you know, you go there, you get the sample, they taste it. It was like,
Yeah,
what's this?
Yeah, no, it's definitely different, but
Anybody want
it's from the
chicken
tap.
Yeah.
You
The
want
the
chicken?
filtration
You
system
eat chicken?
costs
No, not from
like $6.
Don't let him. Don't
Don't let him. Yeah, don't let him. Don't let him
I used
get
to.
into your head.
I used to.
But
It's 4 course. You can eat here.
Oh shit!
okay.
You can do what you want, but yeah, I don't.
I wanted to eat a piece of chicken. I mean,
It's 4.
Yeah.
I didn't tell you that
Now you
earlier.
straight. You straight.
while it's still hot, you feel me?
48.
Gracias.
48 states, I get it in. 48 states, I get it in. They call me Mr.
LA.
Preacher Knows.
Big.
If you really need some blow, you can get it for the low. Nigga.
What song is that?
48 by Tyler Creator off the Wolf album.
You see, I didn't listen to Wolf.
Shit's getting warmer on that corner. You gotta watch out for the 504ers. Your mothers are gone. I warned you before you supersize my fry with that dollar.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah, nah, he was doing it. He was doing the thing. I go on and on and on and singing it up.
Oh, yo, Kenny. My bad. I didn't mean to change the subject. What's your favorite SpongeBob episode, bro?
Ah, shit.
Oh,
come
yeah.
on,
Wow,
listen.
what?
Yeah, bring it back.
pizza.
Ah,
Really? That's your favorite?
Krusty Krab.
Yo, hold on, wait. The fact that they got these niggas rapping now is
Yo.
insane.
Oh yeah, nah, they
I
definitely.
tuned out of SpongeBob once I see.
No,
not on the
no,
show.
bro, with the voice.
I'm talking about the
voice
fake- the
shit.
fake rapping, the fake rapping.
Oh yeah, like the AI rap.
Oh,
No,
like
not
the
Yeah,
Yeah,
that.
first
You
I'm
wanna
not thinking
teach
the name
how
of
you
it.
No, it's real
No,
people.
bro. Oh,
Like-
the auto-tune rapping. They
It's
literally.
real people making
like they just
in their
voice-
voice, in the
You know
style
how,
of their
like, people
voice.
do impressions, so they'll just rap with the impression.
Yeah,
Like they've had
That's actually
Kendrick
kinda
Lamar
impressive.
singing a Kanye,
Fire.
doing a
It
Kanye
is
song.
wildly
They've had
impressive. It sounds just
Kanye
fire.
doing a Drake
It's like
song.
Krusty
They've
Krab,
had
Yeah.
they
Cash
yeah
Crab,
with the
Yeah,
AI
Cash
because they
Crabs.
can like program the voice to like sound like
They don't
somebody
the
else.
program
cartoons?
it. They don't program it.
No, like on
It's just in
computer, yeah, in general
You
they
talking
do.
about
I'm
the
talking about people that literally go
No,
on there and
yeah.
record it with their voice and then just alter it with the plugins.
Oh,
Not
Go
AI.
on where?
Like this.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. I thought it was.
I thought it was AI too.
No, it's not AI. It's an actual producer and his friends. They rap the song. They rap in the style of their voice, in the style of the character's voice, and then they alter it with the
For
plugins.
cartoons.
No, for themselves. They just,
No, for
they just
real
put
life,
it out.
Kenny.
They just put it out. Like this is
Have you
me.
not
I
heard
produced
any
this
of
track,
this?
and I'm on this track rapping as Mr. Krabs, and I'm on this track rapping as Squidward. I'm rapping as Patrick Starr.
That's actually pretty cool.
It's
I
fire.
gotta hear it.
It's fire.
I gotta hear it.
This
Now I gotta hear it. What can I do but hear it? I gotta hear it. I gotta hear it.
Nobody
what
likes
it sound
the Hashling and Slasher one.
Yes.
So that is
Yeah, it's
definitely
cool.
my top 5, but my favorite episode
First 4 seasons were just.
is fucking Doodle Bob.
Doodle
That is
Bob.
my favorite.
I don't have
Yo.
a favorite.
Me noi.
I love
That
it too
is
much.
literally one of my favorite. That is like top
Yeah.
episode.
There's episodes I don't like that I
The
don't
movie
remember.
is like, if we're talking about like
That
that's
movie.
the longest.
I love when they time
Fate.
travel
That's my
in the
second
fridge.
episode.
Oh.
First few episodes.
Oh, when they go to like the year 3000 or some shit, and everything's like,
And
oh, they go
it's
back in
hilarious,
time.
bro. I love that.
Oh shoot.
I like the one when they get to rock bottom is a good episode.
Oh.
I want to
no.
go back to Bikini
That was a
Bottom.
good episode.
Stop playing.
That's all you had to say.
Kenny.
Yo, Kenny, catch your phone. I'm sorry if I.
Oh, the one when he thinks
I
he's.
wasn't.
Oh, the one when he
You gotta
thinks
skip
he's
the ad.
ugly.
Huh?
The one when he thinks he's ugly, but his breath really stinks.
He ugly. No, nigga, you ate a rotten Sunday with
was-
what? Onions,
Yo, he-
anchovies, and sardines, and
Yo.
just. Nasty.
He was talking to that guy, and like he caught a whiff of his he caught a whiff of his breath in his face.
What did he say? Hey, what? Yo, he said something to somebody, and his breath lingered, and they like peeled like a fucking onion. That wasn't SpongeBob, right? They like.
I think that was it.
Oh man, but
That shit is hard.
do you like early SpongeBob or late SpongeBob? Because there is a difference. Which one do you like?
Early.
better? Early.
Yo,
SpongeBob.
what the fuck, bro?
Fire.
Oh
Fire.
my gosh.
Fire.
Squidward.
Least favorite
Boy.
episode.
Get back in the grill.
Son, I can't.
Yo.
Yo, son, I fuck with it. I fuck with it, dog. Hey, yo, it's all about that.
I don't know. I don't think I have a least favorite.
Hmm?
The least favorite one I probably wouldn't be able to tell because it's just my least favorite, so I don't remember it really.
Oh, it's SpongeBob.
Yeah.
I don't like Jimmy Neutron. If we're talking about cartoons.
That's
That's-
a hot take.
Jimmy,
Crazy.
I can watch it, but I don't like it.
Wait,
I
hold
don't
on.
really
The
like him
movie at all, or
That's-
just
I don't like
the
Jimmy
show?
Neutron.
I just loved when
Oh.
they all came together.
I don't like. I hated the
They started joining.
crossover.
I love the crossover.
Timmy, Jimmy.
Oh,
We had
Howard,
Timmy looking
Howard.
up. I hated that animation. Like,
What about Ben 10?
Ben 10 was
it's cool.
What about Ben
Cool.
10?
I watched it.
They
It was
milked.
cool.
They milked it
Ben
too
10
much.
was
They
a banana
killed that
movie,
cow.
The first original Ben 10.
The original Ben 10
Ben
was
10,
cool.
they had a movie too,
and then
right?
they had.
Yeah,
I didn't watch. I didn't really fuck with the movies. And then I know they had. I fucked with Alien Force because it was still like, I'm grown up, and that was when they had Generator X, and they did a crossover. And then I fell off a little bit towards the later of like Ben 10 Alien Force or something like that, because then they came out with him being
Whatever
a
that
little
means.
kid again.
That the
I stopped
modern,
watching it.
the new age extended series, like when they kind of revamped it or renewed it, like
I
when they
stopped
did
watching
Rugrats All Grown Up, that was dope.
That was
I like
pretty cool.
I like the way
It was-
All grown up with Rugrats.
Yeah.
I actually did not like that. Actually, I stopped liking Rugrats once they brought Kimmy on. I kind of was about to dismiss them after they brought Dill because I didn't really like Dill too much.
That's
That wait, hold on. The
funny.
movie
It
was
created a lot
fire.
of unnecessary conflict.
What like
That-
having Dill and
But it was real
yeah, I
life. It
didn't
was
re-
real life though.
I mean,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
couldn't not. You
It's real life.
couldn't. You couldn't not bring.
Rugrats wasn't primary for me. Like I remember it, but not like
Rugrats? That was my show.
not like
I
how remember
embody
all the
Tommy.
SpongeBob and other shit.
Oh yeah, nah. Rugrats was an
Excuse
early
me.
joint.
Oh my goodness.
So what?
That was a really big burp.
Okay, didn't hear it.
All around the world, her
All
all
around the
around the
world.
world.
All around the world.
This is a burp heard all around the world.
Okay, well, yeah. Girls burp too, by the way.
Yo,
Yes.
Human.
Because we're human beings,
We just
okay?
human and shit. We
Excuse
got
me,
bodily
though.
functions.
Excuse me though if you had to hear it. Sorry, because I didn't. I was trying to be discreet and then I forgot I had a mic on. So sorry, not sorry.
You free to express
You had that chicken. I'm kind of hungry.
in this space.
If
No.
you
Okay,
had-
so what's up with the Chinese food thing
What's
though?
up with it?
I don't like fast food. I'll
He
eat
doesn't like
made fun,
MSG.
like the thin noodles from there, but that's about
Made
it.
fungin?
I'm not
I
gonna
never
lie.
had made fun
the way
before.
he gets it, it's actually really fucking good.
It's just made fun
It's
with
really
no broccoli.
good.
Huh?
Vegetable made fun with no broccoli. That's
Why
it.
no broccoli?
Because I don't eat broccoli.
You gotta
It's
get
fake.
it.
Why
Why don't you
Because
like
Dr.
broccoli?
Sebi said not to eat it. That's it.
Broccoli's fake.
Are you? Wait a
Broccoli's
second. Are
fake.
you
That's it.
trolling?
I'm serious.
Fake. Broccoli.
I don't know. I can't gauge.
Broccoli,
I can't.
broccoli came from broccolini,
Oh, shit.
and they don't give us. I mean, they give us broccolini, but we
I
don't.
like
They're not
broccolini.
served the as like the main course. We
So
get
you don't
broccoli.
eat watermelon because they don't have
No.
seeds in it?
Yeah, if it's not seeded, I'm not eating it.
It's
Not real watermelon. If it don't
You
got
don't
no
eat bananas
seeds.
either.
I get organic bananas. I mean,
I mean, but original
it's the same thing, but I
original
gotta.
bananas have
It's
seeds
not.
in them.
It's not the
Apparently.
burro. It's not the burro. So yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
I gotta order those, so it's a little different.
You gotta order. Oh my goodness! How much you spend?
Oh no, I can
how
go to
you-
Queens. Yeah,
How much
right.
you spend on food?
Too much.
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
Too much.
Quite a
He
lot.
spends so
Why
much
do
on
you
food.
do this?
Because
you
I got a
feel
family
like
to
it's-
feed.
Wait, hold on. But
Do
the
you
good.
feel like no? Do you feel like it's because of a health benefit, or is it like a flex to get certain type? Is it like with food, like to you, like what sneaker name brands are like to sneakerheads?
No.
Okay.
I spend a lot of money on food because
Yeah.
I have people that need to eat, and
they need to eat
also
healthily.
for myself, I would like to think I'm getting something that somebody else took a little more care with. So that's why I'm willing to look up on the shelf and be like, okay, maybe I'll get this one instead because it's in glass and it's not some corny picture that's just another company renamed.
Oh my good. Oh, so you. I mean, well, the name brands obviously taste better. Like, so do
No,
you?
but
Are you talking
don't
about
know.
organic stuff? Or are you talking about cereal?
Nah.
Do you eat cereal?
All kinds of stuff, yeah.
All
Okay.
all
kinds of stuff.
all through the supermarket.
Yeah,
There's
anything.
There's different
Anything
name
that has
stuff
that option.
is-
Like I stopped eating the regular like the Post cereals. I stopped eating the Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Fruity Pebbles, stuff like that. But then I started back up in the past few years, just because I'm like, I'm gonna bless it and I'm gonna live okay.
Oh my goodness.
But I definitely gotta stop because I want to be vegan again.
You
or
want to be
vegetarian.
vegan?
Yeah,
I mean, that's cool.
even though that's gonna be a little process too because the place we get the chicken is the same place we get the vegetables.
What kind of vegan you gonna be? A raw vegan?
No. That's a lifestyle. I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
Because then I can't wear this. I can't wear this. I can't wear Vans.
You don't want to get your super vegan powers.
So
I would love to do
your
that. I would love to do that at
your
some point.
Veganism doesn't have to do with the animals necessarily.
It's
It
just
has to do
it's
with your
me
temple.
not ingesting.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't care about what I do care about the animals, but like what will be.
That's cool.
If I can, I would love to make some centers or some things where we can not do that, or some initiatives where we can just guide
It's all
more
about the resource.
more production, more population for the animals to survive, or just I don't know, just creating better things for anything. That's what I would like to do.
yeah,
in the grand scheme.
animals don't deserve to be like mistreated because they're gonna be eaten. You know what I'm saying? It's just like respect the animals.
You can still treat
like
them with care.
yeah, like you don't have to be you don't have to do that. You can respect the animal because of the nutrients that is gonna give you.
Have
Like
to actually. 'Cause
I would-
otherwise
You get not shit, but it's
stressed.
literally
It's a stressed being.
word.
Yeah.
They
Time,
produce
yeah.
less.
It's
They're
actually
not as
not-
happy. It's not good.
yeah.
Pretty deep. It's pretty deep.
I was
Yeah.
in Miami, and I was sitting in the car, and I looked across the street, and there was a truck, and then it had a shopping cart and a few guys, and then they were unloading some animal, and I realized it was goats, and I realized it was a halal truck. So it's like skinned full goats, just skinned and cured, I guess. But they taking them and just throw them in a shopping cart. They falling out of the truck on the ground. I'm like, this is supposed to be halal. Like, why are they on the floor? Why are you picking it back up and just throwing it back in the thing like that? Like, these shits are not even like in a box or covered or anything. They're just on the floor of the box truck. I'm like, what the fuck is this? But anyways,
I'm gonna take your advice. I'm just gonna pray over the food and hope that
that's what you're supposed to do anyway. So
Pray. I pray.
Because
even in the Bible they poison the crops. So they still prayed over it. They lived. They survived.
I try to get one real solid pray in to start the day, and that pray over the whole day.
Help me cover everything. Like, yeah, we good.
God.
Race went up the street. Let's see.
God. Thou will do thy best to follow on this path. Yes.
Why you gotta speak like that? Like God's not in 2023. Like you think God's not in 2023 with you? You think he's in the past? Like why you gotta speak to him like that?
Voice.
See,
that's
he's
the
so
voice.
far
That's not the voice. That was the way that was the human's voice. That was not like God's voice.
He can't.
That was the human's interpretation of what was going on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
that's a translation. That's a translation.
Hey.
Don't ask no questions.
Yeah, don't ask no questions because the
We're
preacher saying something that's
with a
not
new
even
car.
in the Bible. You're
Shining
like, what's
and
going
gleaming.
on?
Yes.
Don't ask.
That's from I'm Gonna Get You Sucker, right?
What?
Oh, wait, you never seen that?
Oh yeah.
That is from I'm Gonna Get You Sucker, right?
Yeah.
I didn't watch the whole movie. I just know that part. That show.
I'm Gonna Get You Sucker. Okay, that's another theme song. Yep.
Hey.
Theme songs are very important for everything,
come on now.
to be fair.
Yo, facts.
So, yeah. So, yeah.
Golly.
Damn.
It's quite the experience.
I'm just trying to.
You know what? I
wanna-
feel like I made some friends a little bit.
Yo, that's
That's what
I'm
it's
not gonna
on.
lie. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I made some friends. And, thanks for having me here. It was really cool.
What? Nah, listen.
Obviously, I was, nervous, but, it's a good kind of nervous. It's yeah.
I'm doing something.
Final
Yeah,
question.
I'm doing something,
Because this is 4 course.
Okay.
Your last meal that you could have, what would it be?
Whoa, I don't like
Because
the,
food
that question.
Well,
It's kind of a
'cause food
depressing
was
question,
like-
right?
No, only hold on. Well, I'm sorry.
What's the best meal you would like to have?
I'm sorry.
What's your favorite?
Sorry, because out of your 7 things, I think this would be either the 6th or 7th thing. We didn't talk about the mirror exercises.
Oh, well,
Which
we did
was
talk
it?
about food.
Well, okay. So, what would your favorite food be? My
I
bad.
don't have a favorite food, actually.
Well, I guess, and that's kind of what I thought. So, I guess that's why in my mind I was like,
And that's all.
Favorite side dish.
Macaroni and cheese.
Come on, wait.
Yeah. Kraft macaroni and cheese.
What?
Or mac and
No,
cheese.
Why we're
Yeah.
not? What the hell?
Right?
I said macaroni and cheese.
Yo, yeah.
Why did you bring up? Why was that even brought up?
Yo,
Because he was in the PJs eating ketchup sandwiches.
Yo.
But
Forgot?
Yo,
Like,
get
even
this
in
man
poverty,
off the show.
Oh,
Security.
years ago.
Security.
nah, that got me almost
Yo.
heated. That almost got me heated. I'm not
Where's the
gonna lie.
button?
I'm telling you, B.
That almost
I'm
got me
telling you,
heated
B.
because I felt like you was telling a story like you ain't have no choice but to.
Yo,
Damn, Bron, it was like that?
That pissed me off when I
was like
found out
that?
that you just did that for
Only
no
4
reason.
years
Like,
ago.
that kind of pissed me
Nah,
off.
leave me alone, Ken.
Like, why?
Yo,
What is it? What do you get out of that?
Wait, how much?
Wait, hold
how
on.
much?
What do you
ketchup?
get out of that?
Okay,
How much
hold
ketchup?
on.
Like
Yeah, I'm
like
trying to
one
figure out how
swirl?
this works.
When I was a
Or
kid,
you talking about more than one swirl?
A puddle?
I don't-
That shit's.
I just remember eating
It's breaking-
but I'm pretty sure I ate them because when I ate it, what was it, 4 years ago?
I can go for some tacos right now, though.
Yo, it's I might have to do that.
I can go for some
This was
tacos.
like,
What the hell?
Do that, man.
no, this was definitely
What taco
one of
pie
the-
you
This
talking
was probably
You
like
trying to go?
Take a
maybe like
four-course
5 or
salad.
6 years.
Yeah.
Trying to go?
But
On the
I
road.
was drunk.